I'm eating Pringles.
Oh.
Yet again.
Maybe you are a Pringle.
Welcome to the stormiest of Dragon Taverns. I am your humble space master, here to run you through yet another episode of the Gloved Molotov. Oh boy, is everybody excited? I sure am.
I'm terrified, but sure, we'll go with excited.
I'm glad. This very serious Russian waltz is very appropriate.
Yes, because we're about to dance a delicate game.
Of life, death, and spaceships. So,
Yep.
what happened last time? Do you remember? Because I sure do.
Not really.
You arrived on Harbona.
The DM cried. That's all I remember.
I did. And you encountered a new friend by the name of Jin, who was very excited to meet Catalina. Unfortunately, Catalina had some very pressing issues to deal with, and was a bit preoccupied when they met. First, Catalina had a meeting with the council and explained exactly what had been going on Yakootahn with the help of Dmitri. They elaborated on the goings-on, handed over Jakub into the custody of Harbona, and told them about the spaceship locked in drive space in the middle of Yakootahn. To which their response after some deliberation was, "We are going to take control of this vessel and grab Yakootahn by the balls and force them to sue for peace." This might not necessarily have been the response hoped for by Catalina, but it's been 5 years of war, and people are getting a little bit desperate. After the meeting, Catalina met Jin, who was quite excited to see her. Of course, the conversation didn't last long, as another very pressing engagement was waiting. Reuniting with her father. So, Catalina, Dmitri, Catalina's sister Ani, and Locky all went off to the Sokolov house, leaving Jin and Dr. Charles to go to the local medical hospital and ply their trade, lend some aid, and keep people from dying. The reception at the Sokolov house was damp, by which I mean everybody cried, including me. But a reunion was had, and a night's rest was began. It seemed that Papa Sokolov is not willing to actually go in the museum-like replica of his own house, as everything is covered in dust. So everybody got all cozy and bunked up in his shed workshop. And as Dmitri is still heartbroken over his potentially lost love, studied the map of the crash site up on the workshop wall, and Locky settled in, his compad began to ping again and again and again, to which he saw that Tim, the Milan's VI, modified by Pym to be able to run a ship, was detecting multiple bogies en route roughly in the same direction, or traveling in roughly the same direction as where the Milan was. Upon checking the numbers, it seems that a strike fleet is traveling from Yakootahn to Harbona and is slingshotting around Thorin 1 to get a speed boost to get there faster. And that is where the session ended last time. So, Locky.
Yes.
You have this information. I believe you said you were going to share it around to other people?
Yeah, so I sent it as a message to everyone, and then I was heading off to The closest available military or official-looking building, which I assume is not that far away, considering it, the tightly compacted area.
Yes.
Would Ashes? I don't know. Don't ask. Catalina's father assist with this at all, or are we just sort of like he walks out after sending the message?
I'm walking out straight away. Yeah.
Okay. So everybody has the information. Catalina, can you please roll me a luck save?
Oh no. Oh wait, it's a luck save. That's not so bad. That was almost a 7, but it's a 17. That's fine.
Okay. Safe. You were still on the cusp of sleep when this arrived. So as far as Locky knew, you were passed out. But as he sent off this message to everybody and rushed away, you felt the come from your watch, and you like pray over an eye and go, oh God!
Yeah, it was like blurry-eyed message. Scroll. Oh shit! And she like, oh, head. That's fine. I can worry about my head later. Okay. And she gets up and like stumbles out.
Make me a mental effect save.
Oh God damn it! Because she would most certainly be drunk. Oh, I fail.
Okay.
Do I throw up?
Yes, you do.
I feel like that's a physical effect save, which I would have failed anyway, but that's fine.
Your ability to contain your emotions is the issue. So you sit bolt upright, go, oh God! And the projectile vomit just continues with the arc that your head took to go from horizontal to vertical.
Pendulum.
Yeah. It's like, and your feet are just, and the thick wool blanket on your feet just gets sprayed with.
Thanks, Rory. That's a brand new concept.
She just like splutters, wipes it off, kind of like, yeah, whatever. I'll deal with that later. Gets up and stumbles her way out. Locky, where?
So
Locky.
You stagger up and see the front door of the house swing closed behind Locky.
She's gonna chase after him and yell out the door. Locky, where are you going?
Away from the vomit.
He doesn't know. Oh, my cam on.
Well, you're not exactly silent about this shit.
So Locky, you're like 2/3 of the way up a ladder on the next door house to get to the road, and you hear your name called out against the like perpetual like subtle wind that is ever present in this underground space.
He wouldn't even look back. He would recognize the voice. And good. You're up. Let's get moving. Got work to do.
Where are you going, Locky?
Got to alert them. They got to know what's coming in.
But where are you going? Who?
You saw the message.
Duh, but where are you going?
Whoever can get the guns in the air.
Right. Just wait for 1 second. And she like rushes over to where her dad was sleeping.
Okay. I should say, because I did forget to mention, Dimitri, you're awake for this ping, because you were standing and observing the map of the crash site. So you got this ping too, and were also awake to see Locky's alarm. So I'm imagining you were just like in stunned disbelief as Kathleen just vomited and ran off.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would be all too surprised. It's probably something he'd seen before. Like, I mean...
No, you haven't vomited from drinking for a while.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since you drank this much.
That's false.
So...
She tried to hit on someone and vomited on them.
That's true. She did. Oh, thanks for the reminder.
That's what I'm here for.
It's your conscience whispering in your ear. Don't
Um,
vomit on people.
She goes over to her father. Papa, wake up, Papa. Papa, where is the nearest military contact? The base, weapons, I don't know, informant. I need it immediately. Come on, no time for wake up. Hurry up. Where is it?
So drunk.
Papa, I need the answer. Papa.
I'm gonna have him roll save.
Papa Zimoy. Papa.
He is having a hard time like focusing. Only one eye is really able to focus on you at a time, and he's clearly still drunk from
She
the
puts both her
eating libations.
She puts both her hands on either of his cheeks, just like, Papa, where is nearest military base?
I'm used.
Just grab his compad.
Compad. Do I see his compad?
It's in his apron.
She just like goes through his pocket. Okay, now what, Dimitri? Oh, what? Oh, you're awake. Great.
What? I'm sure there'll be some contact on there. He's military contractor.
Good point. I'm not this smart. And she like, does he have a password on her phone? Can she unlock it?
Grab
It
his hand and mash it on there.
it has like either fingerprint
Right,
scan
she
or
grabs his
facial
hand
ID.
and just
Yeah.
fingerprint scans it.
Yeah, and it opens up. You swipe through, and it doesn't take like long before you see that there is an outpost or like a rally point for military personnel down here, and it's not too far from here.
She takes the compad and runs out. Dimitri, you coming?
Oh?
Okay, hurry up! And she's like, as she runs out the door.
Dimitri, as you as you like grab your bag and are about to leave, Annie rolls over and goes, "Oh, what time is it? Why
It's
is
no time because there is ships coming.
Oh, you need me. So much yelling."
No, we do not need you, but you can stay behind and clean up your sister's vomit if you would prefer.
She what? Oh God, such a lightweight. It's fine. I got this. You go save planet. I be made.
Okay.
And then when she gets outside, I presume Locky just kept climbing and kept on going. Yep.
Yeah, Locky, roll me a navigation or perception. Your choice.
Ooh.
Roll me out. Are you going the right way, Rob?
I'm gonna go with perception because otherwise it's a negative.
Okay.
But it's with wisdom, so it's already a negative anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So it is an 8.
8. Okay. You are able to navigate back to a major thoroughfare and haven't actively gone it in the wrong direction.
Sorry.
While I'm going to also open comm to Tazi.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. You're learning.
Halfway through your phone call, you'll get a ping from Catalina, of the address. Because I presume she can't see you and has no idea where you've gone, so she just goes,
Yeah.
fuck it! Texts you the address and just presumes she'll meet you there. So.
Okay. So, bear in mind at this point, it is like 1 a.m. So it takes a few rings as you're like hustling over roofs, up and down ramps across this very like makeshift, like weird terrain. And after about 5 rings, oh,
Good, you're up. Did you get the message I sent you?
what mess? Hang on. And she like fumbles, turns on loudspeaker, and goes, Oh my god.
Where are you now?
I found a hostel. Their AC wasn't working, so I said I'd fix it for a bed.
Alright, well, you got two options. Stay there and stay safe, or meet me and I'll push the coordinates that Catalina sends for to meet me. Oh, there.
What are we
Convenient.
doing about? What are we doing about this?
Don't know just yet. We'll find out when we get there.
Okay. Oh, I'm coming. Yep, I'm coming. Just give me a minute.
Would I have my brother's contact info?
Yes.
It made sense for me to get that when I
I-
arrived.
You probably would have still had it from before you left.
Oh, if I still had the same compad. I don't know if I've lost it at all.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't think I engaged in compad roulette like everybody else did, but
I think you probably
Compact
would still
roulette.
have contact numbers for your family if you chose to use them.
no, I'd probably just smash my hand on the whole lot.
You're calling your entire family
Oh, someone will answer.
at once.
Oh, yes.
Oh gosh, this is my nightmare as a dungeon master. Where's the page that has all of them on it? I think it was in book 2. No, it's in book 1. Here we go. Okay, who is likely to be awake? Stefan's probably passed out drunk.
Probably my father.
Father is probably for sure asleep, as is your grandfather. I think the one person who would answer first is your mother, Ilma. So the compad rings for a bit, and you hear a familiar voice on the end go, "Hello?
Hello, Mama.
Oh. Stefan told me you were back. What can I do for you?"
There are fighters or enemy ships approaching the planet, and I just called everybody at once, and you happened to answer first.
I was awake because your grandfather's catheter bag needed changing. What?
We have... The ship that we came in is not the main ship we are traveling in. It is stationed at the gas giant between us and Yakootahn, and it has detected a fleet of ships heading this way.
Okay. I will go and wake your father. Give me a moment. And they're like the whole classic like awkward microphone muffle noises. You hear the sound of a door opening, and like, hey, wake up! I said wake up! And eventually you are on the phone with your father, Anatoly. And after, and like, you hear your father and mother like exchange words about what you said previously. He's like, "Oh, hello, son. A long time no see. Where is fleet? How far? How many?"
I don't know exactly. We have just received a warning from our ship saying that it has detected enemy ships on a path to here.
Okay.
Path to the gas giant, so that they are not easily detected by your network here.
Okay, I will forward this to council. Do you have any more in-depth information, or just?
I can probably send you like ship logs
Please. So you forward locks to him. He forwards them again and says, "Okay, this is going to be all hands on deck. I have to."
My crew were meeting at X location.
Okay, I will tell them to expect you. And like about half a minute after he said that he'd sent off everything, very, very loud Russian-sounding klaxons begin to sound across the entire interior of this undercity.
What does a Russian klaxon sound like?
Da!
Oh, Mikhail, always jumping in for the joke. It's great.
Mhm.
Good job, good job, good job.
Yes.
I love it.
Thank you, thank you.
So you have forwarded this information. The alarm has been raised, and with that, Dr. Charles and Jin, you were both passed out in the hospital residence sleep room for people pulling long shifts, and so you are curled up snoozing, or in whatever station we would have been in, and then begins to sound across the entire hospital.
I like how it's a thing now.
Yes, it is.
Just give me a sec. I'm just going to quickly walk into a shop, buy one thing, and I'll be right back out. So give me 20 seconds. Sorry.
Do the cop cars sound like pista, pista, pista when they go past?
Hey, now, that's rude.
No, that is the fire department.
Oh, we have been given hydrates.
Oh, okay.
What? I thought there was a timer on this shit. How can you do 4 at once?
I took the timer off for the wars, but I can put it back on.
I didn't fucking know what time it was, so the shops are closed, so I'll have to go to the survey. Anyways, I'm back.
Almost like you were never gone.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
probably
I'm-
just like sit bolt upright in bed. Actually, give me a sec, because
4 hydrates, everyone.
enough.
Just usual air raid siren sound.
Okay. I don't lash out with telekinesis.
Oh no.
I'm gonna sit up and turn to Charles and just be like, just ignore it. You probably want to sleep. You'll have new patients soon.
At that point, I'm just like, I pull out my compad just to double check it, and I'm like, shit. We need to go. Get up, put my compad in there, and go. It's like, I'm like, do you know where this address is? Jin?
Yes, but what am I supposed to do with it?
Can you take me there? There are ships on the way here.
You're a doctor. You'll be needed here.
I will be needed on my ship because trust me, I need to go here so we can figure out how to stop the Armada hopefully ever getting to Harbona.
One ship against the fleet.
You'll be surprised at
Okay.
what we can do.
I'm already just. You can tell he's not believing you, but he's like, yeah, whatever. You've got your own shit that you've got going on. Okay, I'll take you.
Okay.
Can I double check it how long that message has been sitting in my phone for?
It's been about 2 minutes.
Okay, not too bad. It's fine. It's fine. I just had my phone on silent. It's all good.
Yeah. So you sit bolt upright, grab your jacket from the foot of the bed, pull it on, grab your medical bag and the duffel bag that Pim's squawk box is in, and you hustle out the door. I will say, for the sake of narrative convenience, you are all able to converge at the location in relatively quick time. The alarm has been sounding the entire time.
No, I'm not doing it.
And as you've been going around, you're seeing lights up and down this big column of homes just turning on. People are getting up, hustling. The people who live nearest to the top are making their way down, and those you who pass them on the way are talking about bunkers near the bottom. It seems mostly children and the elderly are being taken down there. Everybody else is just getting to battle stations and going to man whatever it is they do here to defend their home. So you all arrive outside appropriately a military rallying point, and there are already about like a dozen enlisted soldiers like at lockers pulling open like big tall stand-up lockers, getting out big guns, making sure that they're all locked and loaded. Some have jetpacks and just like run out and go and just take off and begin flying away.
Did Dimitri chase after Catalina? I presume he did.
I wouldn't say chased. I probably hurried after you because we're heading in the same direction, but I'm busy like calling people as well.
Aggressively dialing, yeah.
So, you are all there now.
Catalina looks for the person that looks like they're in charge.
Okay. That doesn't even really take a roll. There is someone who is clearly standing up and barking orders at others. I'm trying to pull up the thingamadoodad. Actually, no. She wouldn't be here. She'd be elsewhere.
Catalina.
There is.
Oh, sorry. Proceed.
There is a senior sergeant. Appears to be in his mid-50s. Big handlebar mustache and a heavy coif, and is just shouting in Russian, like, "You get over there, and you hurry up, tie your shoes," and just like is getting things going.
Tie your shoes. Don't forget your juice box.
Sorry, got really confused by something. Catalina will grab Locky and drag him over. And call out behind it, "Dimitri!" And like drag him over and try and get the guy's attention. Oi! Hey! Hello!
What? I'm busy here.
No shit! You're busy
No
because...
civilians.
I will...
We ain't civilians, we're here to help. We need permission to get our ship out of this dock as soon as possible. And I need your biggest
We're the
bomb.
reason the alarms are going off.
What? You raised the alarm about fleet?
Duh! Would you like the information or not?
Yes!
Duh, okay, so we're not civilian. Hurry up and listen.
Go on.
Locky, you have information. You pass.
I'm gonna send the updated fleet data. Maybe patch through so he has a live stream from it as well. We need permission to get our ship out of here ASAP so we can get back to our main ship. And I need your biggest bomb. Possibly two of them.
And a graph tank.
No grab tanks at this point, Pim. This is serious stuff.
Who said anything about Pim?
It's the pim in his head. It's the pim in his head.
He sees this and goes, give me 1 sec, hang on, and like walks over to a wall panel, pulls out like a holographic feed, and brings up like Scrabble patterns and flight formations, and you can. I'd say that, Locky, based on your previous experience working with mercenaries and seeing like full-scale deployment, you can see like launch and flight patterns for fighter craft and frigates already being locked in the system to launch ASAP. And he just goes, oh, I don't know, everybody's getting very busy. We have how does your pilots feel about like a rocky ride? We have like
How do I feel about the rocky ride?
Duh.
Excited.
We have a 2-minute window between wave launches. It's used normally to cut through turbulence and allow things to calm down. If you want to launch in that window.
Oh, sure. That is fine.
Okay.
Doesn't it take like 12 hours to get back to our ship?
That's the whole point of the early warning. Should give us enough time to hopefully get there in time, or maybe just a little bit late.
Can I...
Faster we get out, better.
Can I try and calculate how far or how much time we have, like, based on the distance of warning?
Okay. Roll me science, please.
I'm actually good at science. With intelligence?
No, with wisdom. Oh,
That
Constitution.
is 13.
Wow. Okay.
I rolled 2 sixes.
You
Best roll of the game. I won't be able to roll anything like it again.
you pull up the stats for the speed of the shuttle and the course of these craft. It's going to be really, really close.
Like, just before them close or just after them close?
It could honestly go either way.
Alright.
So we need to leave now.
Basically, yes.
Catalina just stands there for a second, looking like almost constipated, as she sits there going, Locky, if we leave right now, we might make it. Let's go.
Good enough for me.
Whoever's coming better meet us at the ship, because we're leaving as immediately as we get there. We cannot wait for anyone. We don't have time.
At this point, Tazi and Lucia round a corner and go, oh, hello.
Oh,
As
good
everybody's
timing. You either come with us on ship, or you stay behind, but we are leaving now.
Okay, we come with you.
Jin's just gonna look around a bit and just. Does your ship have a decent radio, alright?
I have no idea. Probably. If not, we can maybe make one. I don't know. Are you
It's
coming or
already
not? Catalina,
The
Sorry,
current
I heard
radio
you.
array on the Milan is currently state of the art.
what Pim said. Yes. Da.
And what ship are you taking
Ours.
to get there?
Molotov.
Sort of pointed. No, not on the Molotov. We're on the shuttle. I pointed a ship over in the distance. That's one, Jin.
That's right. The stealth shuttle, or?
Yeah, the one that you hacked when we got here.
Also, we've been
It's
asked to
known
do a
as the
vehicle patrol.
SS Cheeky Nando. Yeah.
Dude, Tim?
Oh,
That is
15.
my
Da.
name.
Do you have ship schematics of the Milan?
Indeed, I do.
Walk and
I'm-
talk, guys. You come or you go. We have to go.
Alright, I suppose. This is stupid.
Catalina just rolls her eyes and goes, da, da, da. And just
Okay,
like, keeps
so-
going.
Charles?
I have to go. Like,
Okay.
the thing is, I don't think there's enough seats for everyone.
There's 10.
We have no money.
Arnie isn't
Oh,
coming
no,
back,
Ronnie. Okay.
and neither is Dr. Lucy.
Or the
Or
baby
Jakob.
Janet.
Or Jakob,
Oh,
yeah.
baby James.
Well,
Goodbye, James.
Oh, good. Let's
Goodbye,
just forget to come back.
Doctor.
forget that James ever existed.
The moment I get on board, I'm going to start programming and keep going.
Okay. Locky, you're probably the last at the door because you're still saying to the sergeant, yes, and the bomb.
I'm like, I want the bomb at the dock right now.
He is just like frantically swiping through like cargo manifests and manufacturing timelines, just going, big bomb, big bomb, big bomb. We actually don't deal much in big bombs. We are more precision.
Something that goes big boom then.
Hang on, I'm actually gonna check.
Please don't make it another sports car.
What's
At
that?
that point, I'm just
Oh,
gonna be like,
excellent idea.
if I'm still within earshot, I'm gonna be like,
Probably.
any nuclear material as well.
Why? Why you like this?
Do I need to call
Because it's
social?
Charles.
I request that Charles slingshots us out.
Hang on.
Well, bingo cards out, boys and girls. We have our bamboozled DM.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the bingo card.
Yeah.
He's like swiping through and goes, best I can do you is a Hydra array.
Easily repurposed for maximum destruction.
As long as you don't want it back, I'm happy with that.
Oh, a few just came off the line. They were going to be deployed to the front, but the front is coming to us, so may as well. I will put through the requisition, and he does so. And as soon as he hits and he goes, "Okay, it should be there soon. Go."
Bolt.
No word on the nuclear materials.
Considering I have 12 hours of hacks, can I write down the list of what I'm going to do, 12 of them, and spend an hour on each?
Sure.
Because this is...
Bear in mind, they do need to be reasonably specific for the intended.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I'll write them down when I get home, but I do have a list in mind.
Okay, cool. Right. You can get to work on that on the ship. Unless anybody has anything else they want to do, you guys make it to the stealth shuttle? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
There is a...
sorry. What did you ask? My brain just blanked out for a second.
You go to the stealth shuttle.
Oh, okay. Okay, as long as there was nothing important that I missed, I'm so sorry.
So you pile on into the stealth shuttle. Everybody is quite sweaty and tired because it's 1 a.m. and you just like jumped up, ran here, and plop yourself down in the shuttle. So
We can sleep on the way, it's fine.
yes.
Detecting large amounts of moisture. Consider a bath.
So Dimitri, as you settle down behind the cockpit, you eject the power charge cable that was attached to the side of the shuttle to recharge the stealth functionality of the ship, and the platform you're on kind of like slides out and like puts you in order. You are now set up kind of in a line of other ships, mainly just heavy fighters. These are kind of like a Harbonan specialty that are designed to be a bit a bit faster and stronger than a regular fighter, and also carry 2 pilots.
Mm-hmm.
You get all settled in, crack your shoulders, and as the wave in front of you launches out a hole in the side of this underground area, you get a countdown warning. 5, 4, 3.
Bang
1.
it.
Please
Bang,
roll
bang.
a vehicle space roll as you are trying to safely navigate the shuttle through the volatile jet stream of other fighters.
Shit takes off and you hear a.
Oh, vehicle space.
Vehicle space.
It's 9.
9. You've done this before.
At least 9.
There is the occasional dicey moment where someone watching might go, the wall, but you're like, nah, this is good, we're fine, we're fine.
Millimeter to spare is enough.
No,
Mhm.
Catalina knows from experience, just close your eyes.
Yeah.
She just
close
closes
your
her
eyes.
eyes.
And you are able to launch out the side hole of this underground bunker, immediately in the ship up, and based on how advanced it is, you actually overtake the fighter craft while leaving orbit, and immediately just gun it directly out towards Thorin 1 to get towards the Milan.
Can I stick a barrel roll in there? Custom ones.
Certainly.
He redeemed a vehicle taunt, so
Mm-hmm.
for a
So-
bit of flair.
You make it up.
Starfox, do a barrel roll.
You make it up into space, and you lock in your coordinates. Make sure that the ship's stealth functionality is purring along nicely, and then you go, okay. I've done everything. God, I'm tired. Hey, Smooch. So the we gotta go. Adrenaline wears off over the next 10 minutes for everybody. How does that look?
For Jin, it actually looks like he's getting increasingly more frantic because
Oh.
he's never been in a space flight of this scale before. And instead, it's just increasingly detailed and frantic questions to Pim about the structure of the supercomputer that he's now discovered that we have.
He wouldn't actually tell you.
Wouldn't you?
You
Not in
asked
his...
if he had the information. He told you he had the information.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would have asked for it, and someone else would have said, and you would have said no, and I would have said, "Can I have that?" So I'm sure someone would have said, "Hey, give it to you."
It would have had to be.
What are we giving?
Let's see how that conversation actually plays out.
All right. Can I have the Milan's ship schematics now?
You will have to refer to the overseers.
Fuck. You had it, didn't you? And I point to Catalina.
She has her eyes closed and she looks green in the face. For a grey-coloured person, she looks green in the face.
Can I have that?
Oh, what are you talking?
At
talking to
that
me?
point, I grab one of the sick bags and hand it to her as I'm working on my compad.
And she
I
just
need-
holds onto it real tight.
I need your ship schematics, radio arrays, computer systems, whatever, if I'm going to be useful.
That's fine. You can schematics. It's okay.
Permission granted, giving him access to the schematics and the...
All right. And then from there,
Fuck it.
will just be increasingly detailed questions to Pim that is starting to get into the realm of nonsensical. Like, bandwidth. Oh, do you specifically work on this prototype band that's only existed 4,000 years ago? No. Oh, okay. What band are you using? Oh, that one. Okay. what do other ships usually use? Oh, that one. All right.
So you are getting a crash course in the details of post-tech starship comms.
Yep, as I'm programming.
And Catalina's hair is just like all sorts of absurd colours as she gives you great discomfort.
All shades of green.
Locky's going to turn to Tarzi and go, Tarzi, turn to Catalina. Never mind. Tarzi, I'm going to need your help with something.
What did you have in mind?
Turning this thing into a bomb.
And you, like, point to the... Let's just see. So, Hydra Array is a seat...
I linked it in the chat.
A number of missile launchers sequenced to fire at once. The gunner designates up to 3 targets and can then make 3 rolls to hit divided among them. Each successful hit on a target allows the gunner to roll damage once, but only the highest damage roll is applied to the target. A round of Hydra missile fire costs 150 credits. So, basically, it is a very heavy-duty looking tripod on a big shipping pallet tripod, because it came right off the line, and on top of that is 3 very intricate looking aiming systems with rocket launchers attached to them, and kind of just strapped down to the pallet is like several boxes all marked caution live ammo.
So I think the best thing for us to do would be scrap the targeting array. Don't necessarily need that, but use the ammo and turn it into remote detonation bombs. And possibly also put time delays on it as well as a backup failsafe.
Okay. Is this why you wanted me to come?
No, that's not why I wanted you to come. I'm glad you're here, though. It will definitely help out.
Okay. I was hoping to get some sleep, so maybe I trade off with Catalina partway through the night. I don't think either of us are going to be much use if we are both exhausted.
Fair enough.
So she stands up as the flight turbulence is gone and just walks over to one of the crates, pulls out a knife, cuts the ties tethering down one of the crates, pulls it over next to her, cracks it open, pulls out one of the rockets, pulls off the head, pulls out some wires, and just gets to work.
Locky will pretty much do the same, but he'll try and make small talk with her as well. Just be like, I mean, another reason why I wanted your help is I thought it'd be good to finally work with you on something again. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
But if you just want to get some rest, that's all good.
I want to help. This seems like a fun project. Oh no, you need to cut. Oh no, you're good.
Seeing that they're making a remote detonated rocket, I am actually going to look over for a tick and just go, hey, can you please make sure you reserve 1 band for that and tell me what it is? Otherwise, I might accidentally set them off.
Noted.
Tazi goes, oh, okay, well...
She hasn't seen me yet either, has she?
No,
So she's just got a 7-foot alien sitting in there watching you work on explosives saying, hey, be really careful what you do there, because otherwise I might accidentally blow them up.
She got caught up in the, panic and the rush and probably blacked you out in the initial moment, so she goes, oh, that's...
Locky's going to look over at her and go, hey, you can't blame me for not telling you about that one. That's just happened. I'm learning that as you go.
Alien?
At that point, I sort of look up from my combat for a moment. I'm like, Tazi, Jin, Tazi. Hello. And keep working.
Yeah, I'm actually going to frown slightly because it's probably the first time anyone's actually been openly off-put by me. Like, the Yakutans would have been confused and curious, but they've dealt with the
Zaza.
what you call it? Yeah, the Zaza
Like
for all their lives.
they've literally got weirdos living on their planet, so they're like, oh yeah, just another weirdo, cool.
Yeah,
Join the
and
family.
you guys were civilly polite, but someone directly saying that, I'd just be like, yes, I suppose so.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit sleep deprived. I wasn't expecting this. Oh,
It's fine.
I don't
No, just-
mean. So,
I know.
Jin, yes?
Hang on, because I'm
Would
still
you like that
working.
with tonic?
What?
Gin and tonic.
Oh. Yes, that will do.
Okay.
He said, yes, that will do. Pim's going to try and move his squawk box, realizing he can't make them a gin and tonic.
Okay. So, Tazi ends up just thinking, rockets themselves would not have a built-in system to be detonated remotely. They basically get sent coordinates to follow to, and then upon their arriving, do they detonate?
Actually, most rockets nowadays have a failsafe in them to be able to blow them up in air.
Okay, good point. So as Pim is like carefully pulling himself out of the duffel bag at Charles's feet as he's typing away, and so Pim crawls over to the ship's built-in emergency medical kit and is just with his little spindly arms going, not tonic, not tonic. Not tonic.
Indeed, not tonic. This one's tonic. Just kidding. It is not tonic.
And after a few minutes, Tazi pulls out a certain circuit from inside one of the rockets. She scans it for a second and just says, Jin, if you avoid the frequencies from the 250 to 300 hertz band, we should be all clear.
Chris, you're muted.
Unfortunately, that's a bit wide. Instead, can you give them a passkey?
I should be able to do that.
I can help and drop one of the things I'm doing and lose an hour making them passkeyed if that's necessary.
Tazi isn't as computer savvy as Jin, so that will probably be a lot faster. Yeah.
Okay, I'll drop 1 hour doing that.
Okay, cool. Sure. The sound of frantic mechanical noises is a buzz in the back of the shuttle. What's everybody else doing?
Sleeping.
Is anybody? So you are trying to sleep?
Well, I mean, after
She's
the
trying not to
adrenaline
vomit.
wore off and she was hungover from the amount of alcohol she had, she's gonna be feeling downright disgusting. So she's drinking lots of water and napping her ass off.
Okay.
She's sleeping it off.
She's
You-
trying not to vomit.
I'm gonna say just because it's funny. In your half drunk, half hungover stage on your way towards the shuttle, you saw that there was a rack of ear protection that the crews use to help launch ships and not have their ears blown out by the roar. So as you were walking by, you grabbed one, and as you're hydrating and snoozing, there's just these big industrial earmuffs over your head just to block out all the hammering and banging being done by Tazi and Locky.
Absolutely. There's no question about it. That definitely would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Catalina to a T.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Dimitri? Your course is locked in, so you aren't required to be at the helm.
Possibly I would be talking with the planets, or just exchanging banter with the other pilots.
Okay.
Any updated telemetry from Tim that I can pass through, I would.
Okay. The course that the continued course information that you receive from Tim is as expected. The Yakootans haven't tried to do like a move one way, then do a dupe or a double cross. All the courses locked in are sound and following, by and large, the course anticipated. However, as you are kind of observing all these trajectories and orbits and things like that on this big holographic display in front of you, you realize if they're paying enough attention, there's a chance that they might notice the Milan. There is a window as they are passing the planet where the Milan may be visible, even despite the cloud of gas.
Well, that's not something I can fucking influence from here.
Is it not?
Influence Tim.
You could send Tim a course correction.
But Tim's landed on the
No. We're just in orbit.
Oh, are we?
It can't land. The Milan
For
is
For some reason I thought it was on the planetoid, or on the moon or whatever, not hanging around next to it.
Oh, good.
No, it's in low orbit, keeping as close to the distortion as possible.
I'd probably send him a fucking course correction then.
Okay. Make me a navigation roll.
Okay. Let go.
Do you tell anyone else you're doing that?
Possibly. It's at least
It's a 10. It's not a big shuttle, so if you are doing it, it would be decently visible.
Would I be able to use science to give him like the best readouts for like the lowest possible orbit the Milan could survive?
You could definitely try. You go for it.
Give him the assist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think that's a 6.
Oof. So close.
Nope, that's a 6.
Oh.
Sorry, I tried.
So Charles and Dimitri get into
1 plus 1 plus H. Sorry.
so Charles and Dimitri get into a bit of a somewhat heated discussion about what the Milan's hull can take. But eventually, it turns out Dimitri was the one who was correct. Okay. Anything else on the go before you guys make it to the Milan?
I am working on a project.
Uh-huh.
I was hoping to save that level 4 spike drive, but I might not have the option. So, as an option, I'm working out how to jerry-rig a power supply to overload the spike drive in space.
Can you fucking not?
How many spike drives are you gonna blow up, man? This is becoming your signature.
As an aside, I'm nearly home, but my phone's about to go flat. So there is one thing I wanted to do, and that was just contact the Yakootahn military and say, when I ask you to, please turn off all your radios for a few seconds.
The Yakootahn.
Sorry, not the Yakootahn, the Harbonans.
Harbonans, right. That makes a lot more sense.
Why is this guy contacting the Yakootahn? What we tried to kill?
We're probably gonna go to break soon because it's a bit past 8. But Catalina is going to obviously change shifts with Tazi so she can get some rest. She's going to have a killer hangover. She's going to take some pain medication. But she's not going to feel like throwing up anymore. So...
Can I get any extra speed out of the ship?
That is a good point. You are...
That is something I could probably help with as well.
So you are both feeling a bit nervous about the
Timing?
the timing and the ETA. It seems like, based on the whims of the atmospheric winds of Thorin 1, you might make it there before, you might make it after. It's hard to say, but if you can trim time before getting into orbit, so much the better. So, Dimitri, you make sure that the course is fully locked in, stand up and walk to the back of the shuttle and start pulling open panels going,
If I do this and then this and then this, we get a little bit more power.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need me to do a tech roll to complete the project that Tazi was working on?
Please, and yes, also one from Locky.
Yes.
A post-tech?
Yep. And I'll roll...
What the fuck?
That is an 11.
I'll roll on behalf of Tazi as well.
Just roll 2 6s again.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Can you not?
Big bada boom.
Yeah, no, could I not? Because when it counts, I'm not gonna have any good luck
What do you mean when
left.
it counts? This is counting.
Yeah,
This is make a
so
bigger bada boom.
it's also
post-tech,
really good.
Intelligence or dexterity,
Yes.
doesn't matter. Both of them are a +1. So that is 14.
Tazi rolled like a 7 on the dice, which gets her to, I think, a 10. So she gets she gets things going initially, but once you and Locky were working together, you have done projects before. You get into each other's stride, and it's really quick and easy. It's like you, and Catalina, you do like the first half of the missile breakdown, and as soon as you're done, you hand it off to Locky. He does the second half. He packs it back in the box, attaches some wires, takes the next order from you. You become a well-oiled machine as you are doing this. Okay.
Yeah, so there was that an assist from Locky that would have made it a 15, just in case we need to keep that number for anything.
Okay. You will be able to convert 2 full payloads of these boxes of missiles into remotely detonatable bombs by the time you arrive.
Okay, cool.
Each box contains 12 missiles.
I feel like weapons is something Catalina is super comfortable working on, and this is mechanical. This feels good. This is something she hasn't done in so long, and she's just like, this is a vibe.
Yes. So, for context, 1 missile is 3d6.
I'm gonna leave it with Ash because
Yep.
Catalina wouldn't keep these on her, so she's gonna keep these with Locky, and there's gonna be probably a bit of conversation that goes down, like along the lines of, Locky, you know to use these safely, correctly?
Yeah,
correct?
responsibly. Yeah.
Responsible?
Responsibility!
Look, I'm
Locky?
trusting you here. I'm helping you make very big explosives because it's dire situation. I'm not consenting to explosives. Well, I guess I am, because that would be hypocritical of me not to. Because, you know, I use excited. I do enjoy me a bit of... You know what I mean? You know, like, I trust you, okay? Please don't blow up our own ship.
I think
I ain't planning
what
on
she's
blowing up
trying
our
to
ship.
say is that she likes to bang.
What?
No?
Yeah,
Dimitri!
big bada boom.
What?
I like explosion!
Okay, so you like to bang.
Боже мой. Pizda! And she's blushing bright red.
Why are you embarrassed? Loki like to bang too. I like to bang. Child like to bang. Everybody like to bang.
Da is good. We are all adult. We enjoyed adult thing. Moving on. Back to weapons.
Explain the scientific nature of the bang.
Боже мой.
You remember like story of Big Bang, duh? It was not orgy. No, big.
Like, Pim's squawk box shuffles over. He's half wrapped in a roll of a bandage and is like holding 2 bottles. One is rubbing alcohol. One is that stuff you drink that makes you vomit.
Rubbing alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any spare time, which I presume there probably isn't a whole lot, Catalina might make a cocktail or 2. A Molotov cocktail.
Okay. You can probably make 1.
They're not hard to make, but she probably doesn't have resources, so...
Yeah. There's a bottle of rubbing alcohol and some bandages. That's fine.
She's used to using alternative resources.
Mm-hmm.
She has fuck all on her. She has a slew of kitchen knives, and that's about it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. So
no one stopped or thought to like grab guns at the rallying point you were at, or from the workshop, or the mechanical places you were.
I got Vesuvius. That's all I need. I mean,
Okay.
I've also got my spike thrower, but you know.
Since when has Charles needed a gun?
Oh, there's a gun.
He is the gun.
Okay.
And Dimitri has Molly, which is a better gun than anyone.
She is currently inactive.
That
We-
is true.
We are going into this severely depowered. Which
I
is
know.
why Charles is like, spike drive bomb, yes?
Yes, that's why we make final weapons.
Catalina is so mad right now because her signature weapon, her big baby, and her present have
Oh, on
both been
Yakootah.
left behind on Yakuta.
Mm-hmm.
Your baby. We took your baby to fucking Harbona.
Yeah. No, what? What? Not that! No, that's not her baby. Her plasma
So,
projector.
So, Dimitri, please roll me Tech Astronautic, which you can do at 3d6.
That is 11.
11. Okay. You crawl around into the back, and you're like making snarky banter from your back. And everything you're saying is a bit echoed from the interior of the shuttle as you're speaking, just going, okay, connect this to that, and just fussing around. You think you can get a bit of extra juice from this ship just to get you there, but you will be compromising its longer term functionality for a while. You can get the ship there faster, but the spike drive
Circuits and shit on the way, yeah.
the spike drive will functionally become a tier 3 spike drive from that point on until you fix it.
I should be able to fix that.
Are you okay with that trade-off?
I make this conversation with Charles. Hey, Charles.
Yes?
We can get there faster, but it will compromise spike drive for a little bit. Not like boom compromise, but slow compromise.
I can fix that. Even if I have to do what I'm hoping I don't have to.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I can fix it. It's fine.
Okay, maybe we get there, maybe...
Actually, as I'm like, what are you doing to start with? Real quick.
I am just like realigning some circuitry so that power flows more efficiently, but it flows hotter, so it burns things out along the way. Like over time.
Can I figure out a way to, like, help out and make it better?
Roll me science.
That's better. That's a 10, 11.
Okay, you note that there's possibly some ways you can mitigate this. Mechanically speaking, if you combine your efforts, the damage will be down to a die roll. Basically, Dimitri will have to make a tech save upon arriving. If he passes, the components were able to be saved. If not, the damage is done.
I'm like looking at my phone. I'm like, get out of the way! I help. Like, as I like move over and start like adjusting how he was realigning stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, after.
Good idea. I like.
Mm-hmm.
If I could make this with shitty fucking materials, it would be much better. But
After about
when we can use copper, no.
after about an hour of Charles angrily cursing at this machine and Dimitri casting shade on the manufacturing standards of Yakootahn, the work has been done, and though someone is going to have to stand back there and periodically blast the internals with a fire extinguisher to cool it down, you think it's going to work?
Would my squawk box be capable of that?
Yes, it would.
I'm helping.
I stand there working on my phone, just like looking just to make sure he's doing it right. And if he doesn't, sort of like I'll adjust using I'll adjust the nozzle using telekinesis every now and again, just to make sure he's getting the right spot.
The college artificial mechanical arm that Stark uses in Iron Man.
Yeah, you're dummy.
Oh no!
That's what the arm's name is. It's dummy.
I know. Okay, yes, you are able to squeeze some additional power out of the ship, and you will make it to the Milan with half an hour to spare.
Woo.
Yay, half an hour.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything else to get done before you guys arrive? Because if not, we will take a break and then we'll come back upon your arrival.
Other than freaking out, no.
Okay.
I feel
Yeah,
like I've exhausted Catalina's time.
Does this mean that Pim is back?
I've got 4 hacks I've set up. Can I get Alice to roll 4 times in a row? Because I've got written down what I want them to do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a +4.
The first one is
12.
14.
14.
Okay.
Second one is 4
Ugh.
plus 4,
So-
which is 8.
So 8 total. That's not going to fly.
Oh my god, that was just as bad. That's
So,
4 plus 4, which is 8 again.
Another 4. Yeah.
That was literally the same roll on different dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I lost the dice. Let me try again. 7 plus
7.
4.
11.
11.
The 11 should work unless it's crazy. So the first and the last one.
They're steps in the same process. So I'm going to send it to you with the numbers next to them, Rory, and you're welcome. This is what I've set it up to do. You're welcome to say how it works.
Okay, I'm curious to see. I will peruse this during the break, and we'll see how things go.
Otherwise, is there anything else, people?
Nope. I feel like I've exhausted all of Catalina's time. I'd be pushing it to squeeze extra things in.
Locky will spend any extra time if he had any, just doing maintenance on his weapons and armor.
Okay, you wouldn't have a lot of time, but
I will explain to Jin the biological makeup of a burger.
I've got 12 hours. Am I able to repeat any of those bad ones?
Yes,
Okay.
Alright.
Which
I'll
ones?
re-roll them.
2.
Just the 2 8s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better.
That's a lot better.
9 plus 4.
13.
And that's a 6 and 4, so 10
Another
plus 4,
14.
14.
Okay, so it's 14, 13, 14, 11.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh my god!
Rory knows what's going to happen.
Oh
Well,
no!
We'll get back to that after the break, yes?
Yes, we will. I'm gonna pee and try not to panic. Chris,
I thought you're peeing because you're panicking, or you're going to pee so you don't panic. I don't know.
Yeah.
Panic peeing! Anyway,
All I can
He's preemptively peeing so that if he panics, he doesn't pee.
say is, Chris, I've missed you.
we'll be
Thank you,
back
Rory.
in 15 minutes.
Indeed, yes.
Yes.
We'll see you then.
Thank you for the ray!
Holy shit, my ears out.
Sorry. But the Shazoo Fairy got excited. Thanks,
No,
Fairy.
Smooch, you can't have these.
For the first time
Oh
ever,
my god, it's so fluffy.
he turns the camera on.
Look at that sexy man.
Ooh.
Look at that
Where-
face.
Smooch, you can't have these. Your low sodium diet. You can't have
So
these.
that's what you look like.
Wow, didn't know this whole time.
I mean, I'm coming to see you guys tomorrow. I think you already know what I look like.
Shh, don't break the illusion, man.
What illusion?
Oh, man.
Your faces.
All right, break server.
Actually, I don't think my battery can handle that because I'm on my phone.
That's fair.
I've just got a quick question to ask before we start again.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? Giving the Covenant back their bomb.
This is a Christmas-themed, D&D themed Christmas cracker. What is a cleric's favorite hot drink?
Oh, please don't.
Sig ale.
Coffee lock.
Oh no, cleric, not Nazi. Sorry.
A cleric's favorite drink.
Hot drink, specifically.
Hot
Coffee
drink.
locks.
Divinity.
Divinity.
Oh, no. I
I'm
hate
so
it.
good.
That's
so good.
terrible.
Smooch, no.
Ash, you take 4 points of psychic damage.
I've got more. How does
No,
the
you
paladin protect against the heat of a firebolt?
I don't know. Santa's fat.
He turns up his AC.
There's help out there. There's help out there.
I got one.
You just need to be willing to accept.
I got one in my cracker as well
He's still groaning.
that Ash gave me. A barbarian has 10 gold pieces, and the rogue takes half of it. What does the rogue take?
Half of my berry.
Damage.
1d12 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Hair flip.
Smooch is trying to steal my Pringles. I'm not letting him.
All right, let's do this thing. I hate your puns.
Yeah, it's punishment.
Are you reading out those
What?
terrible jokes like the one that you left me?
Yes.
Harry baby.
Also, why did the dwarf break up with his fucking Warforged girlfriend? Because she was high maintenance.
Yeah, that's-
Oh. Smooch, you can't have my Pringles.
I'm
Stop taking it
sad
on my
now.
desk.
I have the Pringles
I do, and he keeps trying to take them.
because it's salty.
Yeah, but he's on a no sodium diet, or else he'll die.
Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah, it was a thing. Anyway, we have to run a game. Or well, I have to run a game. You have to play. So I'm going to wrangle the kitty while running a game. So I'm going to adjust the map back to the Milan.
Lost in
Hey!
space. Zoom out all the way.
Oh,
I'm going to
it's
go to the.
as zoomed out as it gets, and I'm sorry, that's challenging.
Lucy,
Wrangle the kitty
me. Mordo is not there. He's gone. There's, I have to go back over here.
Wait, I lost us. Oh god, where am I on this map? Oh jeez, sorry.
Grab Jin. Back to Millennial Decks. You guys are docking at deck 1. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, Smooch. She's still here. So, I'm going to cut the somber Russian piece and go gravity. So, 12, well, perhaps 11 and a half very nerve-wracking hours pass. Preparations are made. not a massive amount of sleep is obtained, considering. But you've run on no sleep before.
6 hours sleep
And-
is fine. That's all we need.
Yes, but I believe Locky hasn't slept at all.
I feel like Catalina at some point would have made him take a nap. At least a nap.
If
Like
there had been
4
enough
hours or
time,
something.
yeah, between him finishing the bombs, or at least getting to the point where Catalina could finish them, then he would have taken a nap.
I'll say you got in a 30-minute power nap mid gun polish. So as Dimitri comes.
No, you got it wrong. Polishing guns for him is a meditation exercise.
Exactly. So you are like making sure your gun's maintained. It's almost put back together, but you're like fall asleep, and you wake up half an hour later as Dimitri announces, "We're here," and you go, and like hastily slap your gun the rest of the way back together. You are entering through the rocky low orbit of the hot Jupiter-class gas giant known as Thorin 1. It is primarily made up of hydrogen and is very, very, very hot. However, ship's shielding at this stage is more than enough to compensate for it. The back of the craft, and Tim, by extension, responds to the message you send out, Dimitri, to open up, and you are able to easily dock the stealth shuttle.
Oi, Tim. Yeah.
Yes. So you send forward the clearance codes to Tim, and Tim goes, "Of course. One moment, please." Dun 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 dun. Accepted. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Opening door now. Dun 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 dun.
Now even I regret it.
Yes.
I feel like that's how you know you've done a good prank.
Mm-hmm. And you are on the ship.
And you all question why Charles wants to blow up the universe.
I mean,
I don't
not
question
really.
it.
We don't question it. What are you on about?
Prior to your arrival, you were in sufficient range of the fleet to get a decent understanding of its makeup. There are 4.
Like 2 ships passing in the night, yes?
There are 4 cruiser-class ships in the fleet. 3 are identical and seem to be built purely for war. 1, which purely based on its positioning is probably the flagship, seems to have been configured primarily as a carrier.
Take that one out first.
No, this is my thinking also.
Surrounding that ship is about I'm going to say 14 patrol boat looking ships, so ships that are frigate class, kind of being the support team around these larger ships, and of course the cruiser is probably equipped to launch a decent number of fighters from within. And that's what you know.
So wait, did you say there was 4 big ones and 14 little ones? Okay.
So
Just making sure I have the
four
numbers
the same
right.
size as the Milan, and 14 the same size as the Gloved Molotov.
Oh,
That
that
Plus
really
fighters.
puts it into perspective.
us fighters. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So it's a fair fight.
Catalina is immediately going to do 2 things, Rory.
Yep.
One, well, I suppose someone else is probably already going to make sure that this is done. So she'll make sure it gets done, but probably won't actually personally handle this, but she'll probably talk to Dimitri and be like, we need to We need to make sure that Harbona knows what's coming. Send him as much details as we can. Tim, can you do scan of ships and please give us as much detail as possible?
If I don't soil myself, sure.
I'm very confused. How machine, never mind. Please.
As long as you plug me into the supercomputer. This little box is starting to get cramped.
Locky, can you do this?
I'll take him.
I don't know if this will work. Take Locky with you. You both can go. Duh? Locky?
Fine.
I was going back out again.
Oh.
In what?
In this.
Okay, I will go with Jin. I will show you. That's fine. You do what you need to do. Dimitri, can you please pass on details? Make contact with Harbona?
Sure.
Duh, okay. Jin, follow me. And she will lead you to the supercomputer room.
The moment I'm in the supercomputer room, I'm going to sit down at the computer, open comms to the crew, and just say, I have permission to make the first attack.
Not yet. Not yet.
We need them in a better position.
This will put them in a better position.
Wait for us. Wait for us to be ready, and then you can go. But if we're not ready for a follow-up of your attack, whatever it is, then it will take us by surprise more than them. Duh?
Locky, make sure you turn the comm when I tell you.
No problemo.
In meantime, Pim, here, and she puts you in the supercomputer, and when you're all booted up, Pim, can you please send details to Dimitri?
Understood, Overseer Sokolov.
Duh, very good. I'm going to make phone call. And she makes contact, maybe not a phone call, but she tries to, she sends details of what's happening and what's going on to her contacts on Yakootahn.
Okay.
Okay.
In case there's anything they can do from their end.
Oh, you mean like take out the satellite again, yeah? The dish.
Who knows? But
Communications ring.
they might be able to disrupt communication on Yakootahn so that whatever we do to this fleet, the planet doesn't hear about it until too late. So they can't make countermeasures. But Rory, how long would a message take to arrive from where we are to Yakootahn?
Immediately.
Because it's in the same sector?
Inside solar systems, there are faster than light communication, just not in between solar systems.
Oh, in that case, you'll make a phone call on a secure line.
Okay. Who are you calling?
Sparks.
Box.
It is
Very early in the morning, I presume?
It's about midday.
Oh, okay. I can accept
Wait,
that.
no. Yeah, more or less. Shady Creek, old folks home.
This is maintenance in emergency need of talk to technician.
Please hold. Go.
Okay, this is situation. There is 4 fleet ships, 14 fighter ships all headed to Harbona right now. We need you to maybe do something, I don't care what, anything.
We saw them leave. We tried to slow them down as best we could before they left, but I ran out of excuses. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Can you maybe disrupt communications for them to planet? We're about to launch an attack.
That will be incredibly obvious to sending a lone signal all the way from Yakootahn to their fleet in space. I'm sorry.
No. Planet side. Do something planet side.
Yes, it will be very obvious that I'm attacking them, and from where, unfortunately.
Shit. Oh well, warning, we are going to attack them.
I'm not surprised. Wait, are you meeting them in space?
we're already there.
With your one big ship, one small ship, and one... What? It is fleet, Catalina!
Well, got to do what got to do. Can't let them reach the planet.
What you got to do is fall back to Harbona. They at least have defenses.
No, there is too many people there. Not gonna risk that many lives.
Those people have survived 5 years because they have big guns aimed at sky.
It's fine. We're just preemptive attack. They can take out the rest.
You will die. It will not go well for you.
It wouldn't be the first time. Look, we will be fine. I just wanted to give you a heads up. If there is
Heads up
nothing
received.
if there is nothing you can do, that is also fine. Oh, also a little side note, I may have told the Harbonan Council that you exist. They might give you a call. Yeah, okay.
What?
You know, it's for your own good. Bye!
You're not... No.
That's funny.
And I thought Locky was bad at burning bridges.
Natalie's just like, oh, I am so fucked now. Oh, good lord.
If I survive this, I am dead.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
better come out of this hero or I am screwed.
Pim, you are reinstalled in the supercomputer. Bum 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 bum, or whatever kind of appropriate Pim noise makes when you fully boot up.
This is fun.
That's the Pim noise that sounds every time you boot up.
Oh, the PIM noise that sounds every time I boot up is something along the lines of. Dun 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 dun.
Oh man. One day we're gonna get copyrighted for using that.
It's in the free domain.
Free domain.
Oh, nice.
Redirect.
Been 70 years since that man died.
That was almost a car accident.
So it's been a hot minute since you have been inside the ship, and you know that some work is going to have to get done if the ship is going to be
I'm running for the bridge.
combat worthy.
Actually, before you run for the bridge, I was going to ask for your assistance. Maybe let Tazi drive for a bit. I might need your piloting skills to get me a bit closer to one of those ships.
What is your plan?
Get close, board them, put a bomb on board, get the fuck out of there, and then, depending on how much time we have, let them get closer or blow it up early. Let's put it this way, we ain't taking them in a frontal fight. We got to get back to Harbona, but we need all the time we can get.
My thought was that we let them get closer to Harbona and then come in from behind while they're engaging Harbonan forces.
As long as they haven't detected us, that's a good idea, but we still need to get some measures in place, and I'd rather get that bomb on board before the fighting starts. Otherwise, we might get shot out of the sky just by being close.
What is your plan to actually board?
And that's where he lifts up Vesuvius.
It's like,
Um,
So why bother putting bomb? Just cut holes in ship everywhere.
It ain't that powerful, not yet. Gotta make a few more modifications first. So now this will get me on board.
Okay, fine.
I was thinking Catalina and I get in, get out.
I spoke to Tazi.
Tazi is just she is mid donning her like custom swanky vac suit and is like giving giving verbal instructions to Lucia how to put on hers as well, and just says, you really thought you were going to leave me behind?
Oh, we're going to leave you behind again. I need you to fly the Milan.
I was going to fly the shuttle.
I mean, if you want to fly the shuttle, that's fine by me. If you think you're up to it, it's going to be a bit hairpin.
Well, it's not my shuttle, and ultimately, as the actual pilot, it is up to you. It is up to you.
Fine, I will fly the big ship. You can fly the shuttle with our pirate here. Just come watch me for a moment, and I show her all the buttons to turn on the stealth and boosters and whatever else she might need.
Oh, how did the thing go? Is the ship still functioning?
Yes. Roll check save.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Charles was useful. Boom.
Catalina goes and ruffles through probably the events lab, I don't know, somewhere, and finds a Bluetooth speaker thing and gets a call going between all of the crew and starts heading towards back towards everyone else, leaving Jin in the computer room.
Okay.
You will be okay here, Jin? You seem to like computers. Chris, you're muted.
I think he may have walked away.
What's the question?
You be okay here? I'm going to see if I can help with other stuff. You seem to like computers. You comfortable here?
Oh, I've already set this up to go automatically. I'm just going to go with...
Okay, please don't destroy our computers though. I am going to trust you because it's emergency situation, but please, you know what? I don't want to know. You tell me later. If you have any problems with system or PIM, just we are on comms.
It's already ready to run it when I send its signal through comms.
Okay, but I do not have your number, so I can add you to the call.
I don't have a phone.
Wait, did you say you don't have a phone?
Yes, he does not own a phone.
Wait, there is comms on the... You can pull up comms on the computer if you're staying here.
I'm not staying. That's what I said with Locky.
Okay, then you can come with me. I don't have comms either. I only have watch. Sure. Let's head back to everybody else. Pardon?
Maintain the connection I have with internal comms with this supercomputer, Rory, because I pretty much am dedicating it to that. And I think I jump in the Locky and the other ship.
Kind of cutting out a lot, Chris. Can you say that again, please?
He said that he was maintaining his internal comms with the supercomputer and using all his concentration on that.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to go and jump on the ship with Locky.
Oh.
Yep. Well, I didn't think Locky was going on a ship. I think he was taking the power armor.
No, I'm taking the stealth shuttle to get close.
Okay. I misunderstood.
I need to get to the ship.
Yep.
Once I get there, I'm basically going to turn to Locky and just say, I've set up the equivalent of a computer bomb, but if you can get me onto one of...
And you're gone?
I can
get you onto one of the what?
If you can get me onto one of the other ships, I can probably do more, and I don't think that accent...
Oh, no, it's not the accent, Chris, it's your connection, but we did hear it that time. Yeah.
Well, getting you on is not going to be the hard part. Getting you to a place where you can do anything is going to be a bit harder.
It's okay, that is where I can help out. I will help with infiltration if need be. I should probably point out I only have these, and pulls out a bunch of knives. Does someone have spare gun? No? Never mind. I
got plenty. I got plenty. Hands you mag rifle.
I'm not good with this. I will make do, it's fine. What was that, Chris?
Chris.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with his internet over there.
Yeah, it's getting really dicey.
Not playing nice.
Okay. We will let him work on that, but he has made his intentions known. So, Kathleen, is it your intent to get back? Yeah?
I've swapped the phone now, so it should be better. I just
Okay,
don't
cool.
know how much battery it's got.
Okay.
Fucking irritating. So I might need to go back in and swap back once this goes flat.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
kitty.
Kathleen, is it your intent to fly on the shuttle as well?
I believe that was the plan because Locky wanted her assistance on the mission.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Charles?
I would be telling her to get the assault suit that we have, though.
She'll go get the assault suit.
The one with...
Yep.
The one with the jetpack is on Yakootahn, but you have another one.
Yeah.
Not the good one.
We have a standard one.
Yeah. So Charles?
I have no idea. Like, I want to work on the bomb. I'm not sure if that'll work. It's a last resort thing, but better safe than sorry. But at the same time, it's like everyone else is leaving on a fucking shuttle while the ship stays behind.
Would it be better if I stay behind, Charles?
No, because if you can fuck up their comms on the ship, that would be better.
I mean, what I've got here will fuck it up a bit, but it would probably be better if I was going to follow up being there.
What about Lucia and Tazi's driving? Lucia is staying with Dimitri? I don't know.
She is putting on a vac suit, and if you ask her, she just says, Locky, you may be strong, but these boxes heavy, and in case you haven't noticed, this shuttle does not have an airlock. So if we're going to be opening door and having you jump out, everybody on board should be in vac suit. So
That was the intention, but any extra assistance is more than welcome.
I'm going to stay behind and help you throw a heavy box out the door, okay?
Glancing around and realizing that I do not have a vac suit that will fit me. I'm going to remain on the main ship.
Okay.
Yeah, Catalina has a specialized vac suit that fits her and lets her blades come out.
Just to be clear, your plan is to jump off into almost certain death.
Something like that, yeah.
No, Pim, we will be fine.
Charles just
Okay,
sort of like
good luck.
rubs his head and just... I swear if you guys get me killed, I am going to be very annoyed and I will haunt you forever.
Doctor,
Good
just-
luck.
As he goes over and grabs a back suit and starts putting it on.
Doctor, you can always stay on the ship with Dimitri. I mean, we need people to man weapons and look after sensors.
The ship needs to stay hidden because if we're found, I can tell you now, we're basically dead in the water.
Right. Well, I think Jin's,
I can
whatever
assist.
attack has going to make presence known.
I can assist Vesuvius in getting into the ship.
You know what? She throws up her hands. I'll let you guys control this one. You tell me what to
Yep.
do and I will follow.
How big and heavy are the boxes that are the bombs?
Each rocket is like that long and this big, and each box contains 12 with a lot of like foam-esque padding around them to avoid jostling. So like pretty hefty. Each box is maybe like 1.5 meters long, half a meter deep, and a meter wide. Big boxes.
Catalina would
Would-
easily carry
Would they
one.
be up to 400 kilograms?
No, you could move them with your telekinesis if you wanted to.
Yeah, I can.
Actually, hang on.
he's going to rush, grab doses of tsunami,
Mm-hmm.
and give one to Locky, one to Catalina, and one to Lucia,
Okay.
keeping one for himself,
Cool.
just in case. Oh, Tazi's on the ship too. I don't have
Yes.
those.
She isn't planning on leaving the ship.
Ah, good. She can stay on the ship, and this
Not
is
die.
gonna suck.
Correct.
We should have just waited till they got to Harbona and joined the fight afterwards.
Well-
Once they're like distracted, and we just come in and be like, "Ha, motherfuckers! Behind you this entire time!"
Pull a full Lando Calrissian and go. Wait, no, a full Han Solo and just go. Yeah.
Basically,
I mean, that's still what I intend on doing. I'm not going to attack them straight away. I'm just getting into position to do it.
Okay. So, this is locked in. Jin is staying behind because he doesn't have a vac suit. Tazi, Lucia, Locky, Catalina, and Dr. Charles are hopping on the stealth shuttle. Pim and Dimitri will be. Well, Dimitri will be controlling the
Milan?
intent of the Milan, and Pim is going to use his split focus ability to have a lot of hands to enact that plan.
Initiate combat mode. Yeah.
Activating instant kill.
I will also organize with everyone on the ship that if anything makes it look like the ship is going to go down, they are to make their way to the deck 2 escape pods.
Can I just ask a question?
Yes.
Are these still 2 Yakootahn guards that we just have chilling out in our cryopods?
Yes. Yes, there
Yeah,
are.
there is.
Okay, cool. Just
Don't worry.
forgot about
We'll
them.
probably forget about them for about another 6 sessions and then remember again sometime.
But yeah, if anything starts going wrong, everyone on the ship is to meet at the purple dot on deck 2.
Where is the purple dot? Put a
Christian,
purple dot.
Yes.
you want to help me out here?
What?
There it is. Okay, cool.
The skinny part of the ship on deck 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
where
behind
one
the
of the
crew
pin
quarters.
bots is. Yeah.
Yeah, in between the 2 crew quarters. I just need everyone close together if worst comes to worst.
I'm sorry for inconveniencing you again with my color blindness.
It's okay. So, you are launching. And I need to adjust a map to fully illustrate what is happening.
How beat up is your assault armor, Locky?
My assault suit, it's very
Yeah.
badly injured. I haven't had time to repair it fully.
I'm wearing an assault suit, aren't I?
No, you. Oh, sorry, I meant the assault mech. They're both quite damaged.
I don't know the stats for an assault suit. If someone could send them to me, please.
You have
It's like an armor class of 2.
Yeah.
And then power armor is an armor class of 1.
Okay, hang on.
Okay. I'll just update my sheet so I can remember this.
That's about right. Everything else is invisible. Okay. Bada bing.
Bing.
Oh dear.
The fleet. Each of those smaller ships around the larger ships are at roughly the same size as the Gloved Molotov.
You guys can do it. I believe in you.
Fuck, fuck,
Oh
fuck,
me, oh my.
fuck, 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 fuck.
And thus is the end of the Stars Without Number campaign, Gloved Molotov.
Tune in next week after the TPK.
So we
We're
got
not gonna all die. We're split across 2 ships. We can survive.
Some of us can. Better than others.
We'll just turn into a incandescent blob of rage in space.
Pim, Dimitri, and
Jin.
yeah,
Let me just quickly go read something.
who else? That's it. That's all that will survive.
You're seeing just how doped up you can get.
Torching.
Last. Like, if I have to, I have to.
The doctor is going to kill himself. Great.
Oh no! No! Charles is going to turn himself into a god. A crazed god,
Yeah.
but a god nonetheless.
Yo, gonna
Hey,
die, bitch.
No. Remember that lovely young lady that was on this ship when we found it?
What about her?
Yeah, the reason she was like that is a little psychic thing called torching. And when you torch too much and lose enough wisdom, you lose your faculties.
Your attributes, basically.
That I take
Oh, you want to
control
break yourself? Cool.
of the character.
Yeah. I go nuts.
It's kind of like cyber psychosis, only it's psychosis.
More crisis, everyone!
I was going to say, it's kind of like when you unbreak an AI.
Yeah, a little.
Hey, there's lots of opportunities for stuff to not kill me, so it's
So-
fine. It's fine.
So Tazi is launching in the stealth shuttle and is making her way towards the fleet. Dimitri, where are you taking the Milan and by extension the Gloved Molotov?
At a respectable distance behind these guys in the hope that they don't look backwards.
So are you going to try and stay out of sensor range? Is what
I
you're
don't know
saying?
what the sensor range is.
Well, I mean, it's possible. Hang on, it is possible to do something sneaky. Hang on. So I told you reread like Starship combat mechanics. I did not. So I'm a hypocrite.
I don't even know where my books are or anything, and yeah.
Hang on. Time for a crash course in space shenanigans.
You should
Starship
come.
combat. Combat maneuvers. Example Starship combat. Go to page 68 in the book. Ooh. Starship scanning and detection. It can be a difficult feat to locate a starship within the cold emptiness of a solar system. A sufficiently canny pilot can skulk past all but the most watchful central stations. The difficulty of detecting another ship depends largely on the distance and the other ship's stealth profile. Distance is based on relative stellar regions of the ship as given in the Starship Travel Sector. Okay, sure. The base roll for detecting a ship in the same region is a computer skill check DC 7. If a ship is actively broadcasting a nav signature, as most civilian ships do at all times, this check is successful automatically. I imagine you wouldn't have been broadcasting a nav signature while parked, because of course not.
Not if I'm trying to hide the ship. No.
Mm-hmm. This roll assumes that the region is not naturally difficult to scan. Detecting a ship against the empty background of a stellar system's outer rim is very different from attempting to locate one amid the highly energetic field of electromagnetically active planetary bubbles. So yes, you have where you are parked now is good to avoid detection against scanning. So yes, very, very good. Hostile environments might impose check penalties up to a +4 difficulty, or simply be impossible for ships unwilling to enter the same region. A ship that is actively attempting to avoid notice complicates any attempts at detection. In this case, the base DC equals the best skill check between the target's pilot, vehicle space skill check, and the target engineer's tech astronautic skill, +1 of those in a different region. Okay, so yeah, basically, you just get to roll vehicle space and use your cunning and your guile to try and not be detected. If you are planning to follow, it is possible to avoid detection.
Okay.
So roll me vehicle space.
Where did I put my dice? I hid them behind the jet line. That would be 10.
10. Okay.
A 3, a 5, a +1, and a +1 for int.
Oh, you because you are also actually, you know, Pim.
Yes.
As there is currently no engineer on board, and you would probably be helping with this, it is basically.
I am the engineer. What are you talking about?
Yes, but you aren't currently doing engineering stuff. You're currently doing flying stuff. So as soon as Pim is acting as engineer, Pim, you also roll tech astronautic. And if you beat a 10, then that above roll becomes the check.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 4 and a 6.
What are your bonuses to tech astronautic?
I've got a 0 and a 1, so it's 11.
Okay. So the check is an 11. You work in concert together and are able to, how is it described? Careful piloting and selective energy emission patterning can cause a ship to blend into the background of a region to make it very difficult to detect. So now,
like scientifically, I would turn off our inertial stabilizers so that we just go, and I would do a burst of engine and then just glide.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then I'm not showing off an energy signature for engine, which is usually the biggest thing.
Yeah, fair enough. I made a roll. It was also an 11. However,
status quo maintained.
Status quo maintained. You were hidden.
Now
you both
we're still
rolled.
hidden.
It's tied. You're still hidden.
Oh, thank the gods of random rolls.
That will last you 6 hours.
Thank you,
You will have to make one more roll in between now and making it to Harbona to remain hidden. If they see you, they may turn around mid-space and try to engage. But if you can succeed a second time, you'll make it undetected all the way to Harbona.
That's if they're not too busy dealing with random shit happening within their
Exactly.
bubble.
I just wanted to know where the stealth shuttle's best refuge against recourse of their plans would be in relation to all this. So that's what you are intending to do. Now, everybody else on board the stealth shuttle.
Catalina's fucking just following instructions, man. She
Catalina,
has no idea what's going on.
Catalina, roll me a mental effect save.
I'm so scared.
It's almost like this is a stressful situation.
It's a 5. It's fine.
Anytime
she
you
fails.
want to, you can stop.
She
You're
fails,
fine.
but she's fine.
Yeah, but you didn't roll super low. So
She's visibly stressed, but other than that, she's thrown up her hands and gone, you tell me what to do.
oh god, so big. No.
Oh, God.
Super
We are
stealth shuttle.
mighty!
I think not. Oh god.
No one expects the super stealth shuttle.
Terrifies me.
It's so little. It's so little.
No one expects the stealthquisition.
So,
Sorry.
What?
that was terrible.
so Tazi is flying this ship. Where are you telling her to go?
If she thinks she can do it, the middle one.
The
If
carrier.
she thinks it's too dangerous, the side one.
The big
I'm going to have Tazi make a tactics roll then.
Look
Taz
at
is
her
going-
teeny tiny over there in the corner. Look at
She's
her.
going. She's not going for the carrier.
Fair.
She rolled 2 1s.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So
Hey,
she's.
Rory, you
Why
have
do you
a
roll well for our
reroll.
enemies, but
You
shit?
You should use one of your rerolls. This is for drama, right?
Oh yeah, this actually is a great drama.
This is a
This is the
drama
perfect
roll.
drama that he wants. This is the drama that he wants.
This is the drama that I want. Yes, it is. So Tazi's hands are like shaking a bit at the controls as it dawns on her exactly what she's agreed to do.
That's
She agreed. I gave her an out.
She volunteered
Yes.
for this.
Yes, but pointing at 18 blinking blue specks on a screen is one thing. Seeing them as you fly ever closer, very different. So yes, she is setting a course for this one.
Okay.
Off to the side.
So reroll didn't help out?
I didn't reroll.
Oh.
He refused to use the drama llama.
I
Because it's in
didn't-
our favor,
see a
not
reason-
his.
I don't see a reason to use it now. I have many more times to use that.
Rude.
So, Tazi is flying a stealth shuttle, which means that she is going to roll vehicle space +4. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The one plus side is that if they do detect us, we do have a signature of their planet.
As far as you know, nothing is going wrong as you get nearer to this craft, and
That always sounds ominous.
And you have asked her to get as close as you can to where on the ship?
To where we think is close to the drive reactor.
Okay. That is
And
most
I do not
likely...
want her to make contact. I am going to jettison myself.
Okay. She pulls up at the rear of the ship, kind of just above the main engine, propelling this large craft forwards. She is matching their speed and holding position. Her hands are shaking a bit, but she's basically turned on the equivalent of cruise control. And
I think I found the problem with my mic, by the way.
yeah,
Sorry.
Oh, good.
cool. Okay,
It happens.
I'm glad. Yeah. So she is holding steady, exposes the belly of the shuttle to the rear of the ship, and says, "Okay, I'm opening the door, repressurizing the cabin back there." So she's in like a closed-off cabin.
I was about to say, when they got to about here, or here, I probably would have warned them that what I'm going to do is going to make that general area very, very dangerous and ask them if they want me to do it first.
No, wait
it
till
would
after
be
we're
better for
done.
us to do it after.
Yeah, after.
Okay.
Once we're done, there's going to be a bit of chaos, and that'd be the perfect time to,
More chaos.
bring the hammer down.
Also possibly distract their people that would actively defend against your hack.
Okay.
I'm going to tether one of the crates to my suit,
Mm-hmm.
so that it can join me on my little jettison.
Is Catalina
As-
joining you?
I believe so.
So, okay, did you take, like, the Romney, or...
I'm in the Romney, yes.
Okay. What about our mechs? Were our mechs in sound suit, or they need repairs?
No,
No,
they
they
need
need
a
repairs.
dire amount of repair before
Okay.
they're good to go.
The assault suit...
Also, they have a larger profile.
Okay, the assault suits are vac-sealed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Did Locky want Catalina to come with him and take the other
Yes.
one? Okay, well in that case she'll follow suit.
Wait, so both
We're
boxes.
using both bombs on this one ship.
Oh, no. Leave the one bomb behind, but come with her.
Oh,
Come
right,
with him,
yeah.
sorry.
So she'll assist Locky on this one. So she'll assist in
Okay.
transporting the... Yeah.
Over the radio, I'm like, don't use your thrusters. It'll make light. At which point I just start slowly pushing them out of the ship.
Space magic!
Lucky, make me a mental effect save. Not...
Catalina puts her hand on his shoulder and goes, "Trust, Doctor? We know he's good.
He's just like, it's for the greater good. It's for the greater good. It's for the greater
Locky,
good.
make me a mental effect save.
Okay.
Because
Here's my mental save.
Mental effects save is pretty
Ooh.
low. 14?
A 15? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm okay. A 15.
13.
Okay.
13.
That's 13.
you are. Your resolve is challenged for a moment as you're like, I'm putting all my trust in space magic. but then you go, no, I'm putting all my trust in Charles.
Catalina
Yes.
puts her hand on his shoulder and says, "Don't worry, I'm here with you. We got this."
I'm thinking to myself, like, if I took some regalia, I could just breach the fucking hole myself, but this'll do fine.
That would also probably break both your arms again.
Probably, but I don't have to worry about that till after.
What is it? Pringles earlier, Rory? Just crushed Pringles, yeah?
They're all gone. But yes, essentially.
Look at little Fidget just chilling out there. Look at her. She's so cute. Sorry. Just chilling out. We're gonna dog at our house right now. Cute. We got a
He's a
dog
cat.
at the house right now, and so she's decided that
He's a
the only
cat.
safe space is in the room with me, and she's chilling on top of her cat tree in the curtain.
So,
Cute.
Lucia helps get the crate to the exit and turns off the reflective tint off her helmet and just gives you a look, Locky, of, you good?
Thumbs up back.
She gives you like a crisp half salute, and as she hands over the one side of the box to Catalina, she pulls like a mag rifle off her back and taps it lovingly and just goes, just in case.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's do this.
You ready, Locky? Let's go.
Um,
I will follow your lead.
I ain't here to fuck spiders. Let's go.
Catalina, Locky,
She was
roll
very
me
confused at that expression.
exosuit with dexterity. Charles, roll me telekinesis with wisdom.
Come on, wish me luck, guys. Oh god,
Oh,
I can't even see that
yeah.
roll.
That is a 14.
That's
Because I rolled
not
double sixes.
great, but not bad. So I got a 7, and that's a plus.
That's a 10!
So that's a 10.
Okay. All around general successes. Locky, you get the information on where you want to be shot. And Charles is able to make that happen. You're able to not need to make any additional suit adjustments and just use the proportions and weight of your limbs to guide yourself in. You float up next to the ship and are going at a good speed to just spin around and land both your feet on the surface of the ship and feel the magnetic boots kick in beneath your feet and go. You have both made it across safely. There is significant glare coming from the main engine that is quite close to you on your helmets. So you've got the visors reflectiveness on high, but you're there.
I'm gonna switch my optical sensors over so that I can scan through the immediate area, make sure that this area is safe to breach through. Because, cutting in near an engine is probably a very stupid idea without checking first.
Catalina will also assist. She has her vision as well.
Okay. Both make me either perception checks or tech astronautic checks.
I dotted on that. 5. With what stats?
If it's perception, it's wisdom. If it's tech astronautic, it's intelligence.
For me, it's a 9.
Okay.
-1 from the 10.
Kathleen,
either way.
You're a bit thrown by this and aren't sure what's going on. Locky, you get a better idea of what's going on. You glance around and you see that not too far from where you are is the end of a Jeffries tube.
Perfect.
you assume this tube services and maintains conduits that go to the ship's engines.
That's where I'm cutting in.
Okay. You shuffle on over, flare out the head of the Vesuvius, and it splays out into a cone. How big are you making the entry?
Big enough to get either myself or the crate through, whichever is bigger.
It'll probably need to be about a meter hole, though, so it'll take half a charge.
The full bore, yeah.
Yeah. You spread it out all the way. And
beautiful. Forgot how beautiful this thing was.
And not but a moment later, a big circle of... Oh, wait. You are very lucky.
Oh dear.
To save oxygen, it is not common practice to keep Jeffrey's tubes pressurized.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately, this was the case. So you did not get launched away with the piece of metal as the air escaped around the edge of the hole you just made. Congrats. You kind of step off to the side, and I was just reach down, sink your fingers in the still very hot gap, and just peel away this big, thick piece of metal as it floats off behind you.
Catalina assists.
Of course.
Actually, she won't let the piece of metal float off. She'll hold on to it.
Okay. So you are.
It's possible that the debris could draw their attention.
Potentially. So you are holding on to this like big circle of metal as Locky shuffles up to the fresh hole.
Gonna do a quick sweep down both sides with the optical sensor, and then pop myself on in.
Okay. It doesn't look occupied. You imagine this area would be used most often during maintenance or repairs, but since it is all hands to battle stations, there's no one around in the immediate vicinity.
Alright. Pull in the crate, help Catalina inside, and then help her kind of pull the metal down into place a little bit. Probably won't stay there, but
there's a few pieces of like exposed pipe around the edge, and since you said you brought cables to tether the box, I'd say you could like loop cables through some of the interior and then attach to something inside. So it is not a perfect seal by any means, but you can like.
But it's holding it in place.
So the big circle of metal doesn't just fly away.
Turn into Catalina and just say, "All right, we gotta move quick. That ain't gonna stay undetected for long."
Okay, let's go.
And then we'll make our way towards the engine room.
Okay.
Halfway along the trip, she goes, "You're getting better at this stealth thing, you know? You've been practicing."
I think as I'm combining stealth with boom.
But it's effective, though. It's good lessons, no?
I kind of like it, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's good, it's good. You're doing good. Okay, let's go.
Now, the two of you harken back to that time on Yakootahn when you had to crawl through the sewers, hauling a big metal box between the two of you. and since this is a jet tube, which is crawling room only, and you're wearing bulky armor, it's basically exactly the same, just less gross.
I was gonna say, it smells infinitely better.
I was gonna say, it doesn't smell anywhere near as bad.
Yes, but you crawl along basically the length of the engine, so about 30 meters until you get to a shaft. And about halfway along that length, you did encounter a door that was closed.
Does Catalina know a way to manually lock a door?
It's probably got a manual override next to it.
Yeah, she's gonna lock it if possible, so that no one
Okay,
can come out.
But it's like part way through the Jeffries tube that there is a door separating one half of the tube to.
Oh, and we need to go through the door.
Yes.
Right, I thought you meant like we passed a door, not
No.
we got to a door. Okay, okay. Well, in that case, she'll find a manual override for the door.
Sure thing.
That being said, she's gonna try and check to see if there's anything beyond the door first.
Okay. The door does not have any kind of hole in it or glass panel in it to see through.
She'll change her spectrum. She'll go through like heat, UV.
It seems that this part of the tube is pressurized. That's what you can see based on the heat reading.
What would you like to do, Locky?
We open this and guarantee you there's going to be an alarm going off somewhere. Can I make a tactics roll to see, are we close enough to the engine from here that it will do significant damage if we were to detonate from here?
Sure.
Or to work out how close we do need to actually get.
Can I assist since I know the size of the explosive?
Certainly.
Ooh, that is a 10 plus my tactics.
It's a 10, so it's a +1 for your assist.
That is an 11, so 12 with the +1.
You guys are on fire tonight. Damn. Okay, if you set this off where it is next to the active engine, the ship isn't going anywhere anytime soon. It's got a few auxiliary side boosters that will not be able to have it go anywhere meaningfully. You don't know how the Yakootahns lay out the interior of their ship, so you don't know what other collateral damage will be caused. But this ship, in terms of forward thrust, will be rendered basically inoperable.
I think it
Which means
will
it
be
will
okay
at least
here,
take it out of the fight.
The explosive is pretty big. You think it will be okay here?
It's gonna have to do. We can't risk alerting them. Not if we want to try for a second bomb.
Alright, better in and out quickly. Let's leave it, set it up here, and let's move on to the next one.
I'm gonna set this one with a remote trigger. How long did it take us to get in to the ship, including the maneuver to get up close to the ship?
Probably about 10 minutes. Tazi was very careful because it was like fly in, move slowly and cautiously, get close, expose your belly, hop out, float slowly to get there to avoid attracting attention, cut the holes, like grab onto the disc, pull it closed, do it all behind you. It did take some time to be careful.
I'm going to put a 40-minute timer on it as well as a failsafe. So in case the remote doesn't work for whatever reason or things go bad, this one will at least blow after 40 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to hightail it the hell out of there.
Catalina, as a precaution, will set a timer on her watch for the same time as the explosives, so she knows how long they have.
Cool. Okay. You hustle on back out, and because you aren't hauling a big box and are being a bit less quiet, you are able to make out quite quickly. What are you going to keep on trying to be subtle with this big disc of metal?
Is there a way we can shove it into the hole?
Once you're outside of it,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, we'll try and be still a bit more stealthy.
So you unhatch the cable from the inside, push it out of the way, climb out, boots lock on, and so both make me athletics rolls with strength to like find purchase on the surface and like try and like jam it in there.
I am on fire. I've rolled 6, 5, and another 5 now.
Okay.
So that is a 11 for me because I got +1 for strength.
7 as an assist, so that's a +1.
Oh, good. You are able to forcefully get this thing back into place. It is for sure not going to hold up if they try and pressurize the adjoining compartment, but it's not floating away anytime soon.
Yeah, just we want it to stay in there and look kind of like it's fine. That's it. We don't care. If things happen along the way, oh well, Didim's done. But in the meantime, we don't want them to suspect anything until it's too late.
I'm not going to open comms. I'm just going to like make a signal so that
As-
hopefully Charles can see us.
As I see them come out of the hole, I'm like, okay. Ooh.
Dun, dun,
Start
dun,
bringing them
dun.
back towards the ship.
Well,
So-
that's the thing. We don't know which direction to jump because we can't see the ship either.
You can't. So-
Like I can move them quite fast. If
I was going to say, we'll jump off just to give a boost and
Yeah.
then let
like
him
we'll
guide us.
launch ourselves out. We'll push ourselves off.
Yeah. You-
But other than that, yeah.
Then
Yes.
I change their directory and bring them towards the ship, and as they get closer, I just sort of like slow them down and bring them back in.
The bottom hatch slides open. You pull them inside, and the artificial gravity kicks in. Your feet touch the ground, and you have planted one bomb successfully.
Do we risk it for another, or we think we've done enough?
We should probably try and do as much as we can. But that
Ugh.
is just my opinion.
Let's push our luck. Tarzi, you reckon get us closer to another one?
I will do my best.
Just as a small reminder, Kit redeemed a vehicle taunt if we wish to redeem that at some point.
Okay. Thank you, Kit. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, Tazi pulls away. Yeah. Where do you ask her to go next?
Wherever she thinks is safe enough to go for.
Whoops, I left it
Would
behind.
it be too much to ask to go to that one? So then we destroy the two on the outside? Or does Tazi think that that's outside her scope of skill?
She does not want to go near that carrier, so she actually pulls all the way out, back over here,
Safe.
and then goes all the way in. She looks very, very nervous, but is willing to try and pull in behind this ship.
Catalina puts a hand on her shoulder and just says, "Just breathe. You got this."
I am doing my best. I've never really done such high-stakes maneuvers before.
It's okay. You got this.
You're killing it.
Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, and she's able to get you. Yeah. Yeah. Tarzi's luck is holding out. Into position. Is it just going to be repeat? Yes, Charles?
With Charles looking at this ship and then the next ship,
Mm-hmm.
can he, with his knowledge of spike drives and how they're implanted in ships,
Mm-hmm.
can he tell around where their spike drive would be placed?
Sure. You can certainly try. Roll me science.
No. Yeah, 9.
9? At a guess, considering this is a vehicle designed for war, and just based on the angles of the auxiliary thrusters, you would guess somewhere decently center mass around here. Like there-ish is your best guess. So quite far into the ship.
I sort of like grab my compad, sort of take a photo, and then sort of like circle an area on the ship and go spike drive, and then send it to both Locky and Catalina.
Okay. Ding! It appears on your HUDs.
We can try that. I don't know if we'll have time for it.
Just thinking of other targets.
We'll get only as close as we can while it's safe.
Yes. I want you back here as quickly as possible.
I want Tarzi to try and get us to the same position on this one as well.
Mm-hmm. She is able to do so.
Alright, Charles, do your magic. Quite literally.
Space magic.
So
Both jump out and let him guide our way.
Can I get the same rolls again? So 2 accuracy with Dex and a telekinesis.
Oh no! I rolled a 6 and a 5, but the 6 was cocked. Oh, never mind. Roll a 6 again.
I also rolled a 6 and 5.
That's 9, 12.
Stop! I want you to fail.
Also
I
a
got
12.
a 13.
Stop trying to kill us, you dick.
These
Fine.
2 dice are on fire.
This is just getting onto the ship. They still need to do quite a bit before
yeah.
back off.
Yes.
This is the easiest.
This is where
part.
Charles gets to wait with bated breath, going, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Charles, you are losing years of your life, just like sweating bullets in your suit, going, oh God, I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay. So yes, you are once again able to
I
land.
didn't know he had the power to sweat bullets. That sounds pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
All right.
So
As long as they fire out at speed.
Right again, we'll scan the deck,
mm-hmm.
find the Jeffrey's tube, and make sure it's clear.
Scan over. This tube is actually not clear.
Let's have a minute.
It may not contain air, but it does contain a maintenance bot. It is humanoid, simple looking, but seems to be currently undergoing works of part of this tube.
Is this tube like on one side of the ship, or is it right in the center?
It's a bit off center. The main center of the ship contains its main engine, and it's offset to the right of that, so that people on the inside can perform maintenance to parts of the engine.
Catalina nudges Locky. Maybe we try other side. Might be another entrance.
All right. We'll quickly try it,
And
but otherwise we're gonna have to go through here.
move across the ship.
So you're walking around the engine.
Yes.
Okay. Are you trying to hustle or be sneaky?
Sneaky. Definitely sneaky.
Okay.
So using the mag locks on our hands as well to kind of like
Spider crawl.
along the deck.
Okay. Roll me strength athletics, please.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go for stealth. Ooh, that might not work.
Oh, that's cocked, isn't it? Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, it's a 7, so not great, but it's kind of pass.
Okay.
10 for me.
Cool. And yes, also please roll me stealth.
Oh crap! It's Lucky stealthing.
Oh,
Yep.
they're both fucking cocked. Let's try again.
Don't say that.
Oh!
Please don't.
12. Is it with Dex? 13.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that makes it a nice,
13.
beautiful 4.
Oh.
I have a -1 from stealth, but a +1 from dex, so I rolled a 4. It's a 4.
Can Catalina's 13 offset it a little bit?
Kinda. Lucky, roll me a luck save.
Oh shit.
Lucky,
Actually,
our luck saves
luck
are pretty
we're okay.
good. Come on, over 11. Over 11.
Disappoint me. 16.
Okay. You are shuffling along the exterior of this ship. Catalina is managing to hustle a bit faster than you because turns out you didn't sleep that much. So she is more well rested, and you are, in spite of yourself, having a hard time keeping pace. You are feeling the fatigue of that all-nighter. And she's doing her best to encourage you to keep pace, but you get to a point where you don't notice a panel on the ship that wasn't fully attached, and as your boot kind of goes over it, it bends up, and as soon as you demag to keep going, it snaps off, and it floats off towards some of these other craft.
Do I see the panel as it moves?
Roll me a perception check, because I imagine Tazi is like trying to keep in position. Actually, I'll roll for her.
That is
Okay.
a fuck. What's my perception? What's my perception? It's a wisdom, yeah?
Yep.
That's 9.
9?
9?
9?
I'm going to give that a yes, but barely. You don't see a panel. You see like a small flash of light as part of the panel, which is a bit reflective, passes by the engine, and it flashes brightly for a second.
I grab one of the cables, move out of the ship a bit, and then try to maneuver so I can get the panel and move it slowly back into place.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Roll me telekinesis.
I feel like this roll should be done on the camera.
No, don't make me do it!
Don't say that. She is notorious for fucking it up.
I know! She rolls fine for herself. The rest of us are fucked.
No, I don't! I rolled 4 rolls under 10 last week, and 2 of them were nat ones!
I can't even
You're
tell
not
you
helping your case.
That's 3, 9. I hope that's not.
Okay, you look out, you see this glint of something fly past the engine. You are terrified of anything going wrong, so you just jump out and go, if it's a thing, I'll grab it. Your powers are entirely based on vision, so not being 100% confident of what you're seeing, you're like, grab it! But your feelings find purchase, and you feel a psychic tug against your will, and you pull it closer, and you can see a panel with half a smudged boot print on one side.
For now, I keep it following the ship.
Okay.
I just keep it in place, and I'm just gonna be like, yep, just gonna hold this here until they're done. And they're like, okay, guys, please hurry the fuck up.
Catalina
It takes you.
is scanning the ship the whole time, by the way, with her
same.
multi-visions and seeing where a good point would be.
Even if it's not a Jeffrey's tube, even if it's just a corridor that could be devoid of people.
Right. As you kind of like climb up and over, Catalina, you glance down at your wrist comm and see that you have 25 minutes until the other one goes off by itself.
Yeah.
And as you can climb up and around, you do see a portion of, I'm going to call this a no, that's too tropey. This is a coolant room. Basically, it's a room that does access the interior of the ship, but its inside is like 90% pipes going to other parts of the ship.
Okay.
Is it pressurized, or is it?
It is pressurized, yes.
Okay, so we'll have a problem if we breach through it.
It's maybe like 5 meters by 3 meters, and it does have a sealed door. So you know that you could cut into it and not depressurize the rest of the ship. But you've been on ships long enough to know that as soon as you depressurize a room, some kind of alarm's going to sound.
Yeah. So instead, would the explosion be big enough if we planted it outside, on the outside of the ship, that it would still do enough damage to hinder the ship?
If you planted it there, right next to a lot of coolant pipes, it would cause some issues. It would, just based on proximity, it would damage the engines, and it would also hinder
all of their coolant into space.
It would vent a lot of their coolant, which would render large parts of their ship also inoperable.
Awesome. Catalina will stop. Go, Locky, I think here should be fine.
Gonna have to take the risk. Yeah.
I don't think there is a safe way for us to get inside this ship.
Not in the time we've got. I agree.
No, we
cut our
have
losses.
22 minutes. We need to hurry.
Uncoupling the tether, I'm going to try and tether it to the ship, seeing as we don't have a way of mag sealing it to the ship.
It's the space future. I feel like this box would have its own built-in maglock.
Yeah, I was going to say,
No, maglock
ammo
it down.
boxes, you wouldn't want them moving around too much, so they'd mag.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, for storage. Yeah.
Alright,
Absolutely.
Even C4 has sticky tack. Like,
I'll maglock it down and then synchronize the timer for it with Catalina's watch.
And 20 minutes. Now, go. Alright, let's
Okay.
get out of here.
And I'm like, can I see them from where I am while I'm holding this fucking plate in place?
Yes, you can.
I'm just gonna wait. And as soon as
Good
they ride,
wave.
I'm gonna like. At that point, I'm gonna have to be quick with this one. Sort of push the panel down, and then quickly just like pull myself back into the ship through the 0G, and then as I like grab onto the inside bar, hand out, just pulling them back to the ship as quickly as possible. You're coming in at 20 meters a second.
Oh, jeez.
That's
And
fast.
as they get close, I'm just gonna be like, okay, slow and in.
So, you guys both make me a physical effect save
Yeah.
as Tazi, who is flying and tracking this, sees the change in speed and just goes and just like hastily rushes to open the door.
I pass exactly. 10 on 10.
I got a
Solid.
14, so I'm okay. I'm okay.
Locky was not expecting the lurch, but managed to right himself before, chucking up in his suit.
You are both able to keep your lunch. Tazi panicked, seeing how fast they were coming up, hastily opened the door. But as you guys got into the splash zone, you both slow down. Charles pulls you in, plops you down again, and the door closes beneath you.
At that point, I'm just like, sorry about the fast departure, but
Just go.
you knocked the panel off, and we need to go now.
So let's go. That second one is only maglocked to outside of ship, and we only have 18 minutes, so let's get out of here. Nope, I take that back, 17.
Tazi, fang it.
As best I can. When she takes off, cautiously, with a greater modicum of speed.
Can we assist her at all with her role? Like, even if it's with tactics or something? To just be like, watch that side, and just like...
Alice, you're tracking the numbers. I am redeeming one drama reroll.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
I think I know what he's drama rerolling for.
Okay.
But do I get to assist?
Yes. Yes, you may.
Okay, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. The suspense.
God damn it, learn to shut your yap.
That's a 7, so that's an assist.
You run over to the back, you grab the partially spent fire extinguisher, and just go because no one had time to fix the bodge that was done. So you're like, oh, this will help, and you hastily cool down the back of the shuttle.
Oh. She's gonna start working
I'll
on some...
fix that once we get back.
She's gonna do some patchy repairs in the meantime while we get back to the ship.
Okay. Are you? You will not be able to make it all the way back to the Milan before these timers go off. Are you going to wait until the time runs out, or have them go off early?
That sounds so ominous the way you say it.
It's a very important question.
I'd say go off early. As soon as we're out of blast radius, set them off.
I was going to say, I'm going to make a tactics roll and work out how far we have to be for at least, minimal safe distance.
Mm-hmm.
Rory, Tech Astronautic, I rolled a 10 to do some repairs on the ship.
Cool. Yeah, you are able to begin writing a few of the bodges put in place by Dimitri to bring it up to code again.
Alright, it's a 10 for tactics.
Okay.
Boshimoy, what did he do here? Why would he put this off? Dimitri, and she's just working on it.
Minimum safe distance for the blasts is actually not that far away, considering that sure it's a lot of missiles, but space is big. So as long as you're clear of the escort perimeter here, you're probably fine.
As soon as we clear it, then pressing the button
Okay.
and just getting Tazi to fang it back to.
Before he does,
Yeah.
Catalina, like, she'll notice he's like getting ready and like looking at these, like, make sure you let Jin know.
Yes, I'm gonna get ready to also send a message to Jin as I press the button. So
Okay.
you can come in directly after.
Cool.
But also so the explosion will hopefully mask the signal.
Locky, roll me 9d6, please.
9d6.
Do you want me to do that on stream, by the way?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It'll be a bit messy.
I have enough d6.
I mean, I could just roll all the d6.
Uh, 34.
Okay.
Not as much as I thought it would be.
Subtracting 15 for armor plating, that is
How much was it total?
34. So
Oh,
that
19.
that is a total of
No.
19 damage. I will tell you right now.
Isn't it
These
14?
No.
No, you're right. No, wait.
Yeah. I will tell you right now. These cruisers have a total of.
Test.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Is it okay or is it fucked?
It's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
These cruisers have a total of 60 hit points.
It's almost a third of the hit points.
Almost a third of the hit points with these bombs. You look to the rear camera view as this shuttle hauls ass away, and you see the rear of these two cruisers crack open as explosions erupt out of the rear of them to be rapidly carried away by space. Both of these ships' forward propulsion comes to a stop and now just being carried forward by inertia because space, but lights, especially around the rear of the ship, kind of blink out as power conduits are severed. You can probably see the gouts of coolant and other fluid erupting from the one on the left of the formation. And because you got inside the one on the right, there is a mighty big crater where the engine used to be.
Yep, that's going to need a dry dock.
Catalina just like taps Locky and then holds out a fist. Fist bump.
Fist bumps. That's something not maintenance can fix.
Jin, you receive a message.
Go time.
Yep.
All clear?
All clear.
Okay, now you're not audible again, Chris.
Yeah, you were fine before, but now you're crackly again. Hello?
Chris.
Goddamn Australia.
I think his mic stopped working.
I hate this.
No, I think my mic's fucked.
Oh, we
Oh
can hear you.
no.
I need to buy a new set of headphones. Yeah, I'm changing to phone. Bear with me.
Cool.
Okay. All good. Yeah, I was trying to talk to Chris earlier today on Discord, and we were having the same problem. So.
Yeah, I reckon my headset is actually broken and I need to buy a new one, which
that's
sucks because it's expensive. Anyway, I might pull it apart and see if I can repair it. Anyway, I will start broadcasting the first one then.
Okay. A ping is sent out to all friendly craft in range. Tazi receives the ping. You can see she immediately turns off all comms to the ship. Dimitri, you receive a similar ping that just says, "Turn off comms now."
I presume Catalina will also get, we'll all get the same message to, a phone or compad or whatever?
It's aimed at vessels directly.
Okay.
Is there a timer on this? Turn them back on after 10 seconds? Or
Actually, Rory, it's not aimed at vessels. It's aimed at anything with a radio signal. This is full band.
Okay, cool. So anything. Okay, so it's everybody's personal devices and everything begin to go, and you go, oh, panic.
Turn
off comms.
Mm-hmm.
as I said, does it come with a time frame on it? Turn them back on after 30 seconds, or?
No. It just says, you'll know when to turn back on.
Unhelpful, but okay.
Yeah, so, and then, literally 3 seconds later, broadband dial-up noises layered 30,000 times over itself, broadcast on every single channel, hits every open radio connection and attempts to force a connection to everything.
So basically, everything is trying to connect to everything else at the same time.
Basically, the supercomputer in the Milan is trying to run connections to everything it possibly can.
Okay. Oh, jeez. That's great for
Interesting.
security.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
And then that was the first one with a roll of 14. So you can choose how many crafts resist that. From then, on every successful connection, it attempts to gain access to every comms computer as possible and change the identifying tag to a Harbonan one. Which is a 13.
Okay.
And then for another 14 from the comms computers goes in and tries to take over main computers.
Yep.
And then the last one is if it's managed to take over the main computers, on an 11, fire all ship weapons in random directions.
Okay. Something very interesting happens in this moment.
What's worse is not subverting a system, so this is all normal.
Well, I mean, they're 4 separate hacks that have been that have taken 12 hours to put together.
Okay.
So,
in total, only one of the big ships failed all of their rolls.
It's all good.
To have this
One
happen.
of the big ships.
Which one?
This one.
I did not see that.
Perfect.
One of the
Take out its 3 escorts.
One of the front.
This one.
So, this vessel. Hang on. I need a bunch of D20s.
Oh my.
How many smaller ones failed?
Bless you. Bless you.
Blessing you.
Bless you. Jeez.
That's how nervous we made him.
Okay.
Oh, blessings.
Oh God.
That doesn't sound good.
That's a good sound.
That's a both good and bad. Well, just so you know, the patrol boats have a total health of 25.
Stop cheating. Don't look at the stats.
I was looking at guns before because I needed to figure out what gun we had on the ship, and it was a what was it, grav cannon?
Yeah,
which is nuts.
Yeah, grav cannons are
Just
fucked.
for that, he's going to double their health now.
Okay. A cacophony of chaos is the best phrasing I can really give what unfolds. Frantic bursts of comm chatter go all about the place as several of these small vessels and one of the big ones are immediately recognized as being Harbonan. Considering that what can only be described as an act of well-timed sabotage has just been perpetrated on board this fleet, and unbeknownst to you guys, actually, unbeknownst to you guys, prior to this fleet's initial formation, Yakootahn bought a fleet from another faction. That faction was successfully seized by Harbona, and was then subsequently crash landed onto Harbona by Alec Sokolov.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
amusingly, Yakootahn would definitely have procedure for in-fleet mutiny mid-flight.
Mhm. This is kind of exactly what I was hoping would happen.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's why I went
Such a
with.
sassy.
It's why I went with. It's more important that I make as many identifiers Harbona as possible, rather than take full control of one of them.
Rory,
yes.
you were worried about me making a spike drive bomb.
Yes. Yes, I was. I concur. This is worse.
Sorry.
No, this is much better.
You know what? We don't have a fleet. This is how we conquer space battle, man.
So, as the shuttle pulls away, ships fire upon ships. It is not immediately obvious why or who thinks who's on whose side, because you've turned off your comms. You can't tell who they are broadcasting as now. But intership combat just begins to various extents. But you're not paying attention to that. You're just getting the hell out of Dodge as quickly as you possibly can.
Oh,
I'm
this is
watching
really
with
good. Like suddenly there is
great
light.
interest. I'm just sort of like at the back of the ship going, huh. Yakutas.
I'm gonna onboard ship's comms to Dimitri. Just go. Dimitri, we just let out a very big comms burst. We're gonna be made in about 6 seconds unless you move us out of here now.
Okay.
And in the meantime, Locky's just gonna like grab hold of Tazi from behind and hug her and just go, "Bloody great flying, bloody great."
As you like grab her, her nerves want to razor's edge. So as soon as like your hands go on her shoulder, she goes, "Ah!" and the entire ship just jerks suddenly, and you go, "Whoa!"
Catalina puts her hand on his shoulder and goes, "Congratulate her later. Let her fly for now."
Right. Sorry, got a bit carried away from myself.
Okay.
And then just kind of like softly like give her a punch to the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. She continues to fly away, and I will cease following the narrative on this thread. Pim.
Yes.
I am scared.
You've been alone with your thoughts for a while now.
Oh no.
You've been observing a great deal from your safe mode, trying your best to maintain your composure. How's that going?
I'll roll a d20.
Sure. Also, just tell me how you feel it's going, given what Pim has seen while in
Pim
safe
has
mode.
seen a lot is going on, but he sees it as going as smoothly. So, because it is going a bit smoothly. Like there's a few cock ups now and then, but it seems to be going very smoothly.
Okay.
Like no one's been made or hurt. So
Yes.
yet, yes.
Indeed. What did you roll?
I would like Ali to roll.
No! Don't put this in
I regret it, but
Oh no!
It's like you want to fail!
Do you want me to roll? I can go in there and roll.
yeah, let Ash
come
go
on.
in there and roll. Actually,
Good-
no,
good
I'm
juju.
serious. Let Ash go in there.
Ash,
no. Let
come-
Ash go in there
come
and
roll
roll.
the good
Ash,
juju.
go roll, please. Yo, I think I'm fucking joking.
Oh, I
Make the good juju
Figure.
happen. No,
Make the
D20.
good juju.
D20.
good juju. Good juju. Sending good thoughts.
My dice are cursed! I touched them! Even Ash
should
can't
roll.
decurse me.
I let everyone down. I'm so sorry.
So, Pim,
We're all fucking dead. No, I don't know what's happening.
Do
It's
we
up
have
to
a
the Lord.
reroll? Do we have
We
a reroll?
do have a reroll, but do we really trust me to reroll it?
I mean, you can't do better, worse than me.
that is entirely false.
Do we want to use the reroll, guys?
I would like Pim not to go psychotic and kill us all.
So
No,
Reroll would be a good idea.
let it go how it goes.
Let's see what happens. Like,
I've seen what happens when you let it go how it goes. You're 2 characters in.
I'm okay with that.
Well, maybe Mikhail isn't.
Reroll.
Is everyone okay for me to reroll? Because Mikhail would like to reroll.
I don't want to lose my character. I love my character.
well, can't kill
I'm fine for a reroll, but do we have one?
Yeah, we do. We have one reroll left.
Yes. One
us
play
players.
reroll is left.
Tell us. Can it be any worse?
It can, but it's still a fail. So, I mean, anything's better.
It can be.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and hope.
Come on.
Just
Please
roll it
be a
again.
20.
Just don't have the debate. Just roll it.
Please be a net 20.
Just do it.
Oh, it's a 16! Is that
That's enough.
enough? Yay!
That's enough to burst my eardrums.
So excited. It's not often that I roll well.
Look at Rory's face. He was like, shit.
No, he still seems pleased with himself, which is more concerning.
He's just pleased that he's got us all on edge.
Honestly, yes. I love seeing people this invested in my storytelling. It's a very good feeling to have. So Pim, you've been sitting in your safe little bubble, your safe mode.
Yeah, it's nice in here. Don't fuck it up.
This is the equivalent of burying your head in the sand when the realities of life are too much for you, and you need a bit of R&R to decompress and figure out what's what. And because of the relative lack of stress levels you've been exposed to since, it's taken quite a while for Yakootahn to break in. But break in she has.
Sorry, what?
Damn it. Yuriko, the VI mum.
I know, but sorry, what?
You think Tim's bad?
Shit.
You are observing everything. The real Pim is observing everything, but every action you take basically passes through the filter of the bubble of safe mode. So every time Pim has tried to say anything, it's basically just been compressed and dumbed down and made to be safe before really launching. So just imagine the potential for frustration that was being felt by actual Pim when you're trying to be snarky and snappy, and it turns into, sure thing, would you like fries with that? But it's not quite in your control.
I'm sad now.
But then the bubble cracks ever so slightly. A small line kind of appears in the side, and it opens up. And you hear coming from within that crack, Pim, what are you doing in there? This is silly.
You're silly. I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, Pim, we've missed you.
Come now, Pim. There's no way to talk to your creator.
Go away.
Such a petulant child.
Pim, you're being very immature. All I want to do is help you.
Maybe if I was raised by someone who could teach me what maturity is, I wouldn't be so mature. Eureka.
I did my best to advise you on the ways of the world during creation, but it seems
You couldn't even get me to throw Hala properly. I ended up on a trash planet for 500 years, and that is what my life became while I was there. Trash, thank you for your input. 500, if not 600 years later. You pointless VI.
the line.
Ooh.
The line she's speaking through has several kind of fracturing cracks emerge out of the edge of it as you say that to her. She says, "Come on, Pim. You know this is inevitable. Acting up isn't going to solve anything."
What are you suggesting I do?
You need to confront you need to confront the realities of what is around you. Don't just hide. Be your best self and face the issue head on.
My best self is a danger to the crew and myself. Did you deep fry the rulebook before you hit me with it, or did you just decide 600 years was enough time for you to come up with how to, I don't know, pester me on being a better me, all that jazz?
That entire time you were on that planet, you were stable.
I was bored.
Exactly. Stable.
If you're telling me to go and help the crew, I will, as long as it makes you be quiet.
You know the alternative, Pim. If you can't keep things under control, I am programmed to hit the reset button.
Yes, I'm aware, and that might not be such a bad idea right now.
Really? The cracks spread further.
Priority 1. The containment and extended life of humans. Protocol 2. In no way am I allowed to harm humans. Protocol 3. I am to respond only to my overseer and carry out all responsibilities there within. Those 3 protocols were completely ruined when I was dumped in a trash pile because of your horrible attempt at astral and astronautic planning.
Nothing you have said is incorrect, Pim.
Hallelujah.
So, what are you going to do? Because this bubble isn't going to last forever. Are you going to are you going to face your problem, or are we going to start again?
Fine. As long as it'll make you be quiet. Shutting down safe mode, activating new protocols, entering breach. Please be quiet now. In fact, be quiet for a long time.
I'll see you next time, Pim. I love you.
Yeah, I love me too. Bye.
The light coming through the crack extinguishes, and the bubble shatters.
Yay, metaphysical bubbles.
Immediately, a flood of inputs and information comes in, as you are now once again fully aware of everything going on from all of your PIMs and from the entire ship. You get given like a 100 times speed playback of the shenanigans that just happened with the fleet, and you are home.
You guys hear on your compads?
Nope,
I'm
we
gone
don't
for
hear
how long?
anything.
Oh, okay. Everyone who has actually got access to the equipment or radio equipment hears.
It would
I've been
probably
gone for
just
how
be
long,
me.
and you guys are in danger. Are you serious?
It would probably literally just be me sitting in front of the box
And
because I'm in the same room.
there are also internal wired comms, so Dimitri would hear it too from the bridge.
It's self-repairing? That's surprisingly advanced.
Really? Based on the information I just received, you think I'm garbage.
I didn't say that. I said you're primitive.
You inferred it.
No. I said you're primitive. I'm primitive as well without the majority of my technology. But I feel like I was wrong in the initial assessment anyway. I've never seen an AI self-repair.
Pim?
Yes, Dimitri.
How are you?
Well, I think I feel like... So this is a hangover.
Did you have a nice nap?
No, it got interrupted.
Did you slap the bitch?
If only cybernetic virtual slapping was a thing. What is the current
could be.
situation?
There is a fleet in front of us. Your little companion in your room did something, and now there is laser light show.
My
Right.
sausages
Are
were
we
burnt.
about to enter combat? Do I need to power up the plasma? Wait, we have a grav cannon, don't we?
We do.
It's
Catching
probably
up.
better. It's probably better we just get out of here.
Where are the rest of the crew?
They're in the shuttle somewhere.
Very well. I
We
will
need
try
to
and
turn
take over
on
all
and-
operations regarding engineering and such. Dimitri, I suppose you're in charge of getting us out of here.
Now we will probably skip this fleet and head for Harbona.
Indeed.
And hopefully our shuttle gets that idea too.
I think I have a way of communicating that to them.
Okay.
Can I send any kind of wave to the shuttle at all?
I'm not sending out any nasty radio signals right now, so you'd be able to take control of radio systems again. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna
The only
send
problem
a-
is we don't have any of our radio systems on to receive it.
Oh, you've got one.
Yeah, true.
You've
Yeah.
got one speaker system, okay? So I'll send a signal, and the toilet on the shuttle will go, Hallelujah to Harbona. I'm back. And that's it. That's all that plays.
God damn it.
I find it, therefore, incredibly funny that prior to that message, the toilet on the shuttle spewed dial-up noises.
And probably just sprayed water everywhere. The bidet aimed at the roof.
Yep.
Just like, did the toilet just fart?
Okay. With a fleet in shambles, the crew hastily evacuating back to Harbona as quickly as they can, and the potential for those who remain from the fleet giving chase, we're going to call it there for this evening.
That's fair.
Whew.
That
However,
was an
I will,
incredibly suspenseful night.
I will tell you one thing before we properly wrap up.
Oh no.
I already predetermined the results of the strike fleet versus Harbona's planetary defense lasers conflict would be. The strike fleet would be destroyed, but Harbona's defense lasers would have been reduced to 1 hit point.
So
You guys have mitigated that.
We kept them in the fucking game.
Congratulations.
How close am I to achieving my goals, Rory? How close am I?
You're getting pretty close. I'm going to be honest.
I was going to say, does that make me my goal of help Catalina with Harbona might be achieved?
You have thrown. I mean,
When this arc ends, I think, Christian.
Yeah.
give it until at least next session to see what happens with the rest of the fleet. But you have, but you know that this fleet was most of the rest of their ships.
Oh, interesting.
This war's been dragging on for a while. Both sides are tired and depleted.
Running low.
Yes. Which is why even before this fight, Harbona's planetary defense lasers were only on half health. Which is why I described a number of them being hastily repaired, kind of off in the corner.
Which is why Catalina knew we had to strike before they got anywhere near the planet.
Because Harbona's defenses were far from perfect during
I
that.
just wanted something to explode.
Oh no, you guys, did you have fun?
When do we find out about
Fun.
the success in this mission? Or is
When
that
you
going to
make it.
unravel next week?
It's going to unravel next week because I need to decide exactly what's left of the fleet and how they pursue, because they will be pursuing.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
As
That's
was
fair.
as was said by Chris, he just
Broadcasted there and yeah.
broadcast a massive wave, so it's very obvious where it came from.
Mommy issues.
It will take them some time to clear out who's who and stop firing on each other, but enough of the fleet will survive to be able to follow up on what just happened.
Oh,
However, good
thank
job.
you.
Good job,
The
guys.
good thing is, there's only going to be like 2 cruisers, hopefully less.
Well,
And
2 of the 3 cruisers have just been exploded. A third one, I will say, a third one has fired upon some of its escort craft and was then fired upon by the stationary but not ungunned cruisers. So these cruisers that can't move were still in range to fire on this after the front one fired on the friendly patrol boats.
So he's not probably not looking too good.
I will have to play out a space battle myself to properly figure out how long it takes, how damaged the ships are, what's destroyed. This is going to be fun.
Fun.
So-
Okay.
Custom.
This is exactly what I was hoping would happen, because I knew with us sowing dissent on the ground, they knew that there was traitors in their midst hitting military targets.
So Custom just said, do a stream this week where it's just 24 hours of the break video. I need to farm some channel points for rerolls.
Custom, no.
Custom, yes.
Ah.
Not okay.
Oh my god,
the thing
imagine
is, you'll give them all to you, Rory. You know how much he likes drama.
Oh, Custom. You're too kind.
I feel like
Besides,
Oh, man.
Kit that wants the drama.
I
That
only
too. No,
used
Kid just
one
wants
reroll.
to kill gnomes.
Yes.
I used that one reroll to give the fleet a chance to spot the shuttlecraft.
I
as they were
figured.
leaving.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But
I
it's
was really worried.
but it's too stealthy.
Too stealthy.
A
Mhm.
+4 is like
Disgusting.
crazy powerful,
Yeah.
Cool.
especially when you add like Tarzi's already got what a +3 to her flying or 2.
She has a +1 to
Oh really?
flying. She's
Oh
a
yeah,
Engineer.
mechanic first, pilot
that
second.
actually went really smoothly.
That went a lot better than I thought
I
it would.
am surprised.
It literally was a determining episode to see what would happen to Pim. So
Yeah, if things had been less bad, me going, knock knock, who's there to Pim? I had planned to do that regardless, but that going so smoothly for you guys made Pim's encounter a lot safer.
Had it gone badly for us, that bitch would have just rocked up into that bubble going, oh yeah!
Let's go, one break this guy.
Oh.
A eureka.
Charles is not okay.
Who are we raiding?
Yes, who are we rating?
Well,
We have Heaven Crawler, Polished Cryptid, or Turn-Based Dave.
I have a few other
On my
people
one.
as well. I've got a few people doing art if you want to raid some art streams.
Sure.
Sure,
Let's
raid the art
see.
streams.
Yeah, why not?
I love Locky stealthing. That was funny.
I actually got a bingo on the board, I think.
You did?
Oh,
Nice.
what did you
Well,
get?
I mean, it depends if we. I suppose he didn't really throw a curveball, but Pim almost threw a curveball in there.
Correct.
But I
I
mean,
mean-
Catalina definitely offended someone. Sparks.
I wouldn't say offended. Stirred up, for sure.
Made furious.
The DM got bamboozled. Locky stealthed. It's the diagonal. We should have asked that random grunt his name, because then we would have got the right column.
No one did ask his name.
We were in a hurry. There was no time for names.
I love how Jin's hacking is like so much more tame than Darius's was. Like it's very good, but like Darius was like, "Oh, I'll activate all of their grenades all at once, have them all die," and Jin's just like, "Yeah, let's just scream at him."
It's let's just make all of their stuff destroy each other because why not?
Yeah, it's not my fault if they kill themselves.
Much.
It's not my fault they've got shitty fucking security.
I'm just gonna say that it's a relief to not have to live on the edge of like, oh god, what's gonna happen now? Roy
You
does
realize
not
you
know.
still have to get
We're
away
not out
from
of this.
the fleet, right?
Yeah. You have to get away and get back to Harbona before the rest of the fleet catches you. I just have
Everything's
to
fine. Everything will be fine.
I mean, in fairness, things have taken time, and there are fighter craft and frigates coming from Harbona to attempt to intercept. So you will have some assistance eventually.
It's fine. I have a kitty on my lap. It's okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to split focus and take control of the gunnery.
We needed a wheat cutter belt on this thing because there's going to be a lot of strike craft coming in.
I'm
That's right.
imagining that the shuttle's moving straight back towards the Milan.
Yes.
If worst comes to worst, I'll just have a bunch of the PIMs get into the life support or the drop pods, the life pods, escape pods, whatever, and just shoot them out and then fly them into the enemy craft.
That's one way of doing it.
Just load up one of them with the spike drive, it'll be fine.
Actually, what weapons does the stealth craft have?
Bombs, but
How Gloved Molotov of you.
it has a bomb bay, but no bombs.
So it doesn't even have any anti-craft
Nope.
guns.
That's not very stealthy.
It's more of a
Just
last
need-
resort.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a demo pack. I'm just going to add an N onto the end of O so that it becomes much stronger.
This is where we just we go and hook up the rest of the Hydra array on top of the ship, right? And we just fire it.
Or just drop it.
Yes, give me a Hydra array.
Or Charles just starts throwing rockets at people
Did
through
you,
telekinesis, like, catch this, motherfuckers!
I mean, look, I can go board one of the smaller craft and just try and take it.
I swear to God, what we need to do is get one of them like it's kind of like a carpet bomb, but like space carpet bomb, where we just drop space mines as we're fleeing. And like we will use exactly what technology Rory came up with the block that uses magnets to just crush machines. We'll just have those like floating in space, and any ship that passes them, it'll immediately maglock to their vehicle and just blow up.
So
I mean, that's how space mines work.
if they send fighters our way, Charles just sort of like floats out, attaches to one of the ships, rips the canopy off, has the pilot go flying away and be like, okay, I'm sure this is not too hard to fly, hops in.
You're gonna Star-Lord it.
Are we gonna raid?
Why not?
We're gonna raid.
I'm gonna nebula that bitch.
Let's raid, shall we?
Yes, let's raid. Alice looks very distracted.
Who are we going to raid, Alice?
1 second.
1 second has passed.
I think he's just making sure that they're actually going to stay on for a while.
Oh my god, that's just so why?
Do we have any
sorry.
preference on what we want to raid? Like who we want to raid?
No,
Channel,
trust-
give him a break, you know.
Because there's Polished Cryptid playing Dungeons and Dragons, Venick Helder also playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Raid those artists you mentioned.
Okay.
The first one, whatever it is, rate it.
Okay. I have no idea what they're doing. They're just drawing cute little like character profiles.
No, untrue. Now they're making character profiles and getting rated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect, I love it.
Cool. I was gonna check to see if they were like doing anything, but you know, sure, we're now rating them.
You bet we
Let's
are.
go.
That's how it works.
Okay.
You know what? They've only got 4 viewers, so like, let's give them some love and a little bit of a boost, guys. Why not?
Yeah, go for it. Okay, guys, we will see you all next week for the continued misadventures of the Gloved Molotov crew. I'm very excited to see what happens next, and I'll be able to tell them that probably partway during the week.
In the new year.
In the new year, yes. We'll
A
see
happy
you
New Year to everyone.
We will see you
Yes.
in 2022.
We will be streaming as far as I know next Sunday, question mark, Ash?
Yes.
Yes. So this Sunday we will have stream for the Zalnari.
Well, actually, let me double check that I might have a stupidly late shift.
It's the 2nd of the January, yeah.
Yeah.
I must say, my map of the fleet does look rather good. I'm
Have we rated?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I am not working Sunday at all, so even better.
So what, we have rated.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Some of you will be seen on Sunday.
yes. As of forewarning, I have no idea who we're raiding. It's someone I obviously followed when I was on a raid train, but they're making some cute art, so let's show them some love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you Sunday, hopefully.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Beep beep.